the Saskatchewan legislature, and we are in Regina, the Saskatchewan capital, for this year's Tim Hortons Brier. It was a season to remember for Team Gushue. 4-8 is what you need to become the Canadian curling champions. A party atmosphere last year in St. John's finished with a storybook ending for the hometown team. A few weeks later, Gushue and company followed that up with a world championship in Edmonton. Tonight, their title defense gets underway in Regina. Team Canada battles BC. Draw 2, Tim Hortons Brier, next. It is the 89th edition of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship, first started back in 1927, and it's all taking place here at the Brandt Centre. Last time here, 2006, and Jean-Michel Menard is on this Saturday night. We say hello, Canada, and welcome back. Day one, Cheryl Russ alongside. It all got underway this afternoon here at the Brandt Centre with the Pool B teams on the ice. Manitoba, Reed Carruthers against PEI. Eddie McKenzie, Charlottetown. What a great shot right out of the gate. Makes this double tap for 3, stole 3, and he goes on to the win. Manitoba, 12-7 over PEI. Our featured game was the Ontario battle, North against the South. At this moment, Jacob sitting the 1. Hit what you can see, John Epping out of Leaside, Toronto. Couldn't see enough. And so Jacobs, gold medal winner, Canadian champion, he picks up the win 4-3. James Grattan, New Brunswick, they pick up a win over Nunavut and Quebec. First time for Skip Fournier here, and he surprises the hometown team from Saskatoon 5-2 over Saskatchewan. So there you see, we saw Pool B this afternoon. Now we'll get our look at Pool A and our feature game, Team Canada against BC. When you talk about Brad Gushue and where he was a year ago and how the team was going into St. John's, you could argue they're in a much better situation this year.
Well, you really could. Brad was walking into his 14th Brier without a victory. He'd been really close, but without a victory. That weighed heavy. They were in their home city with the entire province cheering for them every single shot. That had to weigh heavy. Jeff had the bad shoulder. Brad missed almost half the season with a bad leg. You really have to think a rested team, a healthy team, they're in better shape arguably than they were last year, and they won the thing.
BC and the team from Kelowna, Sean Gill, just here for a second time. Look, there are enough distractions at a Brier, whether you're here a second time or 10 times. But they've got some added distractions, don't they?
Oh, they do. I mean, all teams talk about the distractions they have to manage here. It's the internal ones, your own expectation and pressure, but the external distractions as well, the appearances, the media. But this team has 2 special distractions. You've got Jeff Richards, his wife is due March 4th. You've got David Harper, his wife due March 9th. Exciting, yes. A big distraction, absolutely. And it's going to be the biggest one they'll have to overcome this week.
So when we come back, we'll get our first look at the teams in Pool A. It is Team Canada against BC, the Tim Hortons Brier from Regina.
It doesn't get old opening the package with your uniforms and looking at it and seeing your name above the maple leaf. And I got those chills this week when I opened our uniforms and seen that, and especially in the sport of curling where we're so good and it's so hard to get that honor.
Saturday night, crowd full. I think it's the best experience that we can get. Go right out of the gates and just see what we can do. We're here to win. That's all there is to it. We're not coming for the experience. We're coming to win, and we're going to do our best to do that.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. And by Ford of Canada. Proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years.
So our first look at Pool A, our feature game is on Sheet A. Jamie Cooey in a 12th appearance goes against the rookies from the Ballyhaley Remax Center, Greg Smith. Jimmy Murphy is back from Halifax, or from the Dartmouth Curling Club. Brendan Botcher's second straight year from Alberta. Mike McEwen played his way into the field last night in the wild card win against the Yukon and Thomas Scoffin. Team Canada, BC. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Brad Gouju, skip of Team Canada. Our lead is Jeff Walker, our second is Brett Gallant, our third is Mark Nichols, and we play out of the Remax Center and Ballyhaley Curling Club in St. John's, Newfoundland.
Hi, I'm Sean Giel, skip of Team BC. Our lead is Dave Harper, our second Andrew Nerpin, our third Jeff Richard, and we play out of the Kelowna Curling Club.
And it is Brad Gouju and the defending champions that do have the last rock. They won the draw to the button, so they'll have the hammer playing the Redstones. You see Sean Giel has the brush down. He'll play the Yellowstones, and to get us underway, his lead is David Harper.
Mine's good.
Well, first time on this sheet A. Gouju put it right over the lid. He couldn't put it much closer.
Watch her slides, eh?
BC wasn't far off in their draw either, but advantage early here for Gouju, and I don't think he'll waste much time here.
Wow.
Up goes the corner.
Right away, did you hear the comment? Wow, it sure slides. And you know, for some of the players here, like Harper and Nerpin, who are first timers, isn't that one of the biggest adjustments is coming from wherever you are to play on this ice?
It is. It's always that kind of, it's part of the depth perception about having no wall behind you when you're throwing, and you just seem to get to the hog line so fast. The pebble is high, it's crisp, you slide out very quickly on it, and it's just learning to kind of underthrow almost and use your brushers, and then you kind of figure it out from there. And you're a little bit amped up too. You're playing in your first Brier game, and it's exciting.
Slid too far for the veteran team too. Jeff Walker way deep on that corner guard.
I also heard the warning, keep your brushes down, a lot of traffic.
Good pair, Harps.
We saw one major crucial pick last night in a game between McEwen and Jason Gunlickson. Gunlickson with his first in that extra had something under it, and then he trying to dislodge it through a wobbler. It was like a knuckle stone down the ice, and that was the only time we'd seen a pick.
Yeah, and that was pretty bad time for one.
Whoa. Hey, Jeff, good throw. Okay. Right there? Yeah, I was quite a bit inside out, but yeah, it did.
Well, this BC team took Cotter right down. It went extra end for them to win the BC Provincials, and Sean himself had to make a little in-off roll to the button and kind of move one of. Jim Cotter made a pretty decent freeze, intern freeze, and made a great shot to win in the extra end.
Did he ever?
It's clean. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep.
Andrew Nerpin.
Yep. Right to it. Right to it.
Has played in the Canadian mixed.
Good rock.
Team Canada will try to work this over a little bit. You don't go for the double yet. If Brett misses the double, then the house will be split and you might not get a better chance. So just roll over towards the red circle here. Control the cue ball.
Yep. Easy. Whoa. Heel. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Okay, good shot. Good shot.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with Team Canada.
Well, I'd suggest from the defending champion, and you know it's a different draw here. There's a couple teams there that I think Brad thinks he's going to beat or hopes he's going to beat. So you've got to be patient here. You got to respect the team you're playing against and just rock on. And what I mean by that is carry on what you did on the rock. They were just on fire in the last 4 or 5 games of that Canadian Championship. No reason why they can't do it here also. So keep that intensity.
And I'm sure he saw those up on the big screen here at Brandt Center. And he was shaking them off, I think, actually. Let's take a look at the keys for BC.
Well, you have to think for Team BC, this is really about going to school. You're going to learn about, we just talked about the speed and how quick you come out of the hack, all those things. Maybe you don't come out on top in this game, but that bodes well for the next games you play. And then what you can control, you can't do anything about the distractions at home. So try and immerse yourself in learning on this sheet and in the game.
Keys to the Game brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Little slow. Yep, yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Just trying to feather tick ours. It's never sticking, so.
Few errors right out of the gate here.
It's interesting because now we were on the other side for our featured game earlier today. John Epping, Ontario, Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario. We also saw several errors from them as well. It's as if, I don't know, you'd think you'd be able to get on the ice and throw it perfectly right away.
Yeah, you know what I wonder too, though, for Gushu's team, they probably haven't played a meaningful game since it would be the Continental Cup. So it's good 6 weeks, and because they didn't have their provincial playdowns to go through.
Very true.
So a little bit of that kind of, you know, they would have simulated some games along the way, but you're a little bit rusty. You haven't been in that big in-game competition.
Mark Nichols.
Just normal.
We mentioned the distractions, if I can call them that. Jeff Richard and David Harper for Team BC. Their wives expecting children. Kathy, there's enough going on the ice, but what's the latest?
Well, it's tough for Sean, first of all. He said you just want to have the same 4 players, and he knows that he won't. And in this game, he's in fact going to lose David Harper, who got a call from home earlier today being told it is time to come home. Labor has started. He actually went to the airport this afternoon only to find out that one of the flight attendants had called in sick, and so his flight was canceled. He is going to play the first 4 tonight, and then he'll leave to catch the night flight home. And we will see Brad Wood come into the game, the 5th man for BC, who incidentally has never played with Sean Gill before.
Oh, unbelievable. And that's just your first game of the Brier.
Yeah, no kidding.
On the high end.
Yeah. Wish them the best of luck. They hold the meeting to a good delivery.
That's okay. What was it, Brett?
Really?
I was just on the high end. First
Okay.
Pretty good.
Well, there is Brad Wood. Now, he has been to a Brier before. He was an alternate for Jim Cotter back in 2011.
Tough to come in partway through the game, too. He's got to really be watching right now and getting the pass, seeing what those rocks are doing coming over the hog line, get a feel, because you're only playing the Canadian World Champion here, and you walk in and end number 5 or something.
I think this team, though, they did talk about it. I ran into Jerry Richard, and he said that they're all family first, and they all recognize the situation, and we're prepared to deal with it no matter what. So all on the same page going forward.
Well, they all
Try to roll.
Doesn't matter.
obviously talked to their wives about doing this and entering the playdowns, knowing that this was a possibility. And don't they go and win the province? So now here it is.
Whoa.
Same as Mark's second.
But
Easy.
to a
On
man,
the high end,
each
pretty good.
wife said, go for it. This is your dream. You do for it. But, you know, if things work out, you're coming home. Yes, dear, we will be there.
That's pretty awesome, though.
You want
Brad didn't try to roll there, but that's what you want to do with hammer. Get it off to the corner.
firm?
Sean might hit and roll out here, and that makes the blank a lot easier.
Weight's good.
Clean. Yep.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa. Clean. Just clean. Just clean.
What? Set.
Go out real wide.
Nova Scotia and Alberta
I threw a peel out
blank
here,
the
ran
first.
pretty
Jamie Murphy, team from Halifax, Alberta. Brendan Botcher, the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. Botcher with Last Rock there.
Easy normal. Less than what I would have threw, eh?
Going to school on his final stone, just inside the edge of the 12. We blank the first, Team Canada. and BC. On this Saturday night, to complete day one of the Tim Hortons Brier from the Brandt Centre, our feature Team Canada against British Columbia, the defending Canadian and world champions. Brad Gushue against the team from the Kelowna Curling Club, skipped by Sean Gill. Blank in one means that once again it'll be Gushue, but does have last drop. He has the hammer playing the Red Storms.
Yeah.
I just look at the whirlwind end of the year that Team Gushue had. They had the trials and disappointment at that for sure, and then they went on to the mixed doubles trials. And I know Brett talked about after that was all over, and then the Continental Cup, and he said they were just going to take completely 3 weeks off.
Yeah, they were burned out. Well, here you go, Kathy. This is a great way to get you going here. The Territories against Newfoundland Labrador. Final stone is on the way.
Trying to come off his own and pop both Reds back and forwards.
Wow, look at that. Greg Smith and this rookie team from the Ballyhaley and Remax Center. And now you have a look, and it's just the single.
Oh, that was close.
It was very close. He's got a bigger backswing than I had.
It's good.
In, move it back.
See, if he hits it a little thinner, it goes off the bottom and off the top, and maybe for 3.
It would have been. Yeah, you're right, Kath.
Turn.
Well, nice cover on there by Team Canada. No choice here. You got to run this red one back.
Whoa! Whoa! Hard! Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Leaves the guard perfect.
Run back. It's one of those shots. It can be so good, and an eighth of an inch either way. It can be so bad.
That's the so bad.
That's the so bad.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
And now a chance to go behind a double guard.
Yes.
If I throw what I was throwing in practice, it's too much, I think. Think?
What you were throwing in practice? Yeah, it's probably
it's quicker than that.
A little quicker than that, but I think this is going to be.
It's going to be just short for what I was throwing in practice, and it should be close. A good pack.
Yeah.
The wild card team, of course, Mike McEwen, and he's on the ice against Yukon and Thomas Scoffin, and a chance to get off to a great start.
Well, he does. That lone yellow stone that you saw was Thomas Scoffin's last one. He was trying to play a double that would get him buried behind a guard, and second shot, it hung straight out there, and it is in fact third shot. And so that is why this is a draw for 3 for Mike, if he can get better than full 12.
A winner over Jason Gunlickson last night in the play-in game to fill the field of 16. Scoffin and the team from the Whitehorse Curling Club. Scoffin has been around since the age of 12 when he made his first appearance at a Canadian Juniors. Youngest ever skip. And such a bright future. Won a CIS title at University of Alberta.
Watch the line.
Bit of a guess for Brett Gallant on that come around, and
go line. Gotta go a bit.
Sits it up perfectly, not deep.
Jeff in. There it goes. Line's good. Yep. Sure it's there. Yep. Hard. Right to it.
Andrew
Come on. Make it
Nurpin
hard. Gotta go.
Trying to follow him down.
Line.
Jeff
Hard.
Richard, David
Hard.
Hart.
Right to it.
Trying to take it right down and to it like that.
Didn't really want to get into this.
Guards off the hop didn't help.
A little better, I would think.
Well said. Sean saying they really don't want to mix it up with Team Gushue, especially draw one when they're not really confident with the spots where Gushue's got a big advantage there. A little better brushing and so many more reps on this type of surface.
Wait on wait. Copy.
Brett Gallant.
Wait the same. Good. No, needs a curl. Just a foot less. Line's pretty close. Just to the yellow. Whoa, needs a curl. Yep. That's good. Yep. Yep. Mark. We're bumping it.
His brother Chris is playing with PEI. And Eddie McKenzie.
Actually slid better.
It's not bad, Brett.
Yeah, it's okay. Slid better coming in for sure.
Yeah.
I think they can get to the nose, Cheryl.
Yeah, the guard's long, and you're getting a lot of movement once you get across that center line.
Hack weight.
Real finicky with weight here, though, isn't it? A little heavy. You're taking out your own buried yellow one. You can hit the guard just as easy.
Yeah, this is kind of the art form on Jamie's ice, where you do have to, don't overthrow it. You've got to, if you put the broom down for hack, you need to throw hack, otherwise you can look pretty bad.
Little down. Clean. Yep.
Jeff Richard.
Yep.
Skipped his last appearance at the Brier. That was in 2010. Went 4-7 in Halifax. Andrew Nerfin. And a crash. And then just slides underneath.
Okay, Jeff. Spin up.
Try the board weight.
That was just down.
Yep.
It just wasn't hack.
No.
Let's go ahead and kill that.
Close to hack him.
And an inexperienced curler will say, wow, was I narrow? Did I soften the release? No, you just didn't throw it hard enough. If you throw it a little harder, it's going to get by. And it's you could throw it out of a gun and hit the broom and still miss a lot of shots on this type of surface by not throwing the appropriate weight.
Heavy board. I'm not too concerned about keeping this around, so I don't even hate here.
The main thing for Mark here is to get rid of that yellow one. You got a real good end going. Even if they lose the thrown rock and the raised one, they're still sitting two, both buried, fronts open. Advantage of hammer. So whatever you can do to kill that yellow, and I think you can save the top red if they want, or the one he's throwing.
Heavy.
Markner.
Heavy. Whoa. Whoa. Heavy.
Gallant. Walker just waiting.
Right in between.
And in between, and they'll lose a couple. But they still are sitting 1 and 2, and
right in between, hey?
both are under cover.
Yeah, they were hoping that maybe they could even catch over in that yellow on the left. Get it a little thicker, but they didn't. Still pretty good.
Brent's 305. Brent's 305.
305 from
yeah.
It's got to go a little bit.
Back for a bit.
Line's good.
It's pretty good.
Top 12. Yep.
Harper, Nerfin, right out of the hand of Jeff Richard.
Short. Okay, keep going, keep going.
Well, he crashed on his first, and he's light on this one.
I think what Sean said at the start of the end was, I wish we didn't get into this. I think he knows that it's so difficult to make such precision shots right out of the gate here, and Gushue could break this wide open here.
Top 8.
This would be 3 buried if this is made properly.
Yeah. I think if we go there, we leave him that.
Frozen's not that bad.
Frozen?
Well, he makes the double, rolls out, but.
Well, yeah, I'd like to get buried a bit.
Just get a little low on us. We can't play the triple.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick at you a little bit, okay? So if I'm watching this and I'm watching another sport, I'd want the people to be good right out of the gate. So why can't I expect them to be good right out of the gate? And I understand what you're saying if you're Geel and your team isn't as experienced, but I would expect them to be champions, and particularly this team Gushue to be good right out of the gate.
Well, you're right, because they had all day yesterday to practice, or most of the day. They had the hot shots. They had the hour of practice, 15 minutes in each sheet. So you'd think they'd have the speed figured out pretty close, but this is Team Gushue's strength in the last couple of years. They're so precise. Can BC be that precise? I don't think so.
And I think it's their experience under pressure. Gushue's had so many more reps in games throwing shots under pressure. You know, Geel hasn't been on the arena ice like this over and over again, and so it's just getting comfortable. And the hot shots and practice, those aren't pressure shots.
And I'm going to answer my own question, too. I mean, there are teams that go in and will play a defensive game just trying to stay close.
That's all they want, and hope that as the game goes on, maybe you start to feel more and more comfortable and you get a chance. And that's what I would do if I was an inexperienced team coming out here or hadn't been to a Brier in a long time. You just want to settle in. But other teams may not agree with that.
Got to sliver this corner yellow to make the double. The double's available, but you got to get it pretty thin.
Got something? You'll get one, and far enough to push it. No. So they still are sitting the 2. Gushue and Team Canada.
Really good attempt. Almost comes up just a touch more, and you get that back one.
Oh, we didn't even get to.
No.
No, didn't push it far enough.
Didn't do anything, eh?
How do we get it there, though?
Is this in the way?
What?
Is this in the way or no?
Not really, but we'd have to be tight to it to get it here.
New path, too. I like both.
Okay, let's
blank
do
1,
here.
blank 2. Nova Scotia, Alberta, Murphy against Botcher. Alberta with last rock.
It's a little more. I don't mind a hair more for me with my rocks. Even a little more, Mark. If it's hanging open, just make sure we bring it back far enough to take this double away.
So you heard Brad talk about his rocks. They would have identified something either in their pregame practice or they had notes on these rocks before, and obviously he's got a set that would curl a little bit more. He's taking a bit more ice.
Well, I'm thinking my rocks curl more, right? Oh, okay, yeah. It's just based on what we've seen in practice.
Pretty well draw the button speed where we were throwing.
Okay.
I don't think it'd be different speed here.
No, we threw a couple out this far, so.
Just stay a couple feet off. You're throwing for draw a button, 4 feet off. 6 feet off.
Is he trying to get in behind those 2 stones, behind those corners?
Yes.
With that ice. Wow.
Oh, it'll go. Don't want to be too deep here, though. Obviously, T-line and Sean freezes one in good, takes everything away here.
Top 14.
Tempted to even leave this a bit open, Cheryl.
Oh, no, let it work. Don't need to touch.
We're still top 4.
And if he makes anything, you can use it.
Let it stop. Let it stop.
Right behind the tee.
That might be too deep.
No.
And deep it's going to go.
Oh, Brad, you dummy. Keep going.
And to the back edge, boy. That's maybe the out here now for BC and Gill.
No question.
But think about where that rush was. Just outside maybe the middle of the 8 on the other side.
So it did slide probably 2 feet
Kind
better
of a
than the
consistent theme we're seeing where the left-hand side, as we're looking at it on all, well, we've seen 3 sheets. This is the 3rd. Curls a little bit more than the right-hand side.
Hey, guys, let's make this good here.
No lack of speed here tonight either.
No, both teams got caught in the first, remember, with early stones and sliding them deep.
Yeah, way heavy. That's right.
So a chance here for BC and Gill.
Back in.
Throws his last.
Back in.
Right now, Team Canada is sitting the 3.
Coming down a little bit.
If it catches the curl, it might come down.
Harper, Nerpin, nothing yet. Now, Harper.
You gotta bounce it. Hard, Mark.
Yeah, trying to get some separation so you can punch it through, and there's that little rub and roll.
Just that foot.
It is. Oh, it's there. It's just.
Oh boy, anything lighter, and it's a single for Gushue now. This
3 inches lighter.
Yeah.
Not even.
3 inches lighter.
This is a bit of a tricky, this is a guess, you know, you don't want to, you want to throw this and not overthrow it because it'll change the line quite dramatically. It could run on you. Just throw it enough for your brushers and then let them take it.
6 inches left?
No, I would say probably 8 or 10.
Okay.
Just thinking sweeping it, I think we can hold
like that for back just through.
Brad's become
I'm just
so
worried
good
a little
at this
tighter
shot.
line, we get into a little fresher path.
One of the reasons is a lot of teams throw like a board weight or a hack weight at this. Brad needs to move this a foot to score 4. So that allows him to throw it lighter, more room to get by the guard, less chance of wrecking.
And I bet he's thinking back 4 foot and let the brushers make the extra foot for him.
Just through.
Final stone.
Whoa, back line.
You heard him call out the white. The weight just through.
Whoa.
Walker.
Clean. Whoa.
Go ahead. Nichols calling line. Just a little quiet tap. Push it through. Now they got him. Walker
That's fine.
doing what they do so well. Just carry this stone down, tap it through, just like that, and there they are. Oh boy. Remember what Sean Gill said. I wish we weren't getting into this so soon. Canada puts 4 on the board. Another update for you, Kathy. Look at that little biter at the top. Could that come into play now? Final stone, Jamie Cooey, as he plays Greg Smith, Newfoundland Labrador.
Well, from the hack for Jamie, you can probably only see about a third of that stone, but the guard is so long that it really isn't in play. A tap back, and it would bring that biter into play for 2.
In an 12th appearance at the Brier for Jamie Cooey out of the Yellowknife Curling Club. There you go, and yep, little nibbler, yep, 2-1. Territories take the lead over Newfoundland Labrador, and Greg Smith on this Saturday night, day 1, the Tim Hortons Brier from the Brandt Centre here in Regina. Team Canada 4. And Gill knows, I mean, he was, as he said, 3-4 inches too heavy, couldn't put it on the corner, and a little quiet tap. And so now Gill, for the first time in the game, BC will have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Yeah, Sean could have saved that for sure. It's funny, 4-0 for Gushue, and they've missed at least 3 draws. Quite a bit heavy for the standards of the Team Canada. And Red got away with it there. Sean, it's just any lighter.
And it has been the theme, everybody talking about it just being that much faster.
It's a huge crowd, maybe a little bit warmer, but it was warm here this afternoon. It was a big crowd also. So.
Team BC's got a tough start. They play Canada, then they play wild card, which is McEwen, and then the next game after that, they're Alberta. So you have to figure it out pretty quickly, or you're 0-3 to start.
With a different lineup virtually every game, probably.
That's tough.
Whoa! 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 Okay.
Back 8, Norby.
90, eh?
Yeah.
Back
Like
4.
back 8 tap.
Good one here.
That's just T. Gotta go.
Yep.
Andrew Nerpin.
Nice tight.
It's nice to have the
Short.
full crew back together after a month break for the Olympics. And Brian and Kathy will be with you tomorrow morning, as always, with morning coverage, but with us this evening.
Vic, a lot of people excited for this Brier, especially Braden Muscoe, who is from Regina. He's playing in a Brier in his home city, representing Team Manitoba. They played their opener earlier today, and they won. And he tells an interesting story. He said he didn't even like curling before when he was growing up. He thought it was boring. He was a hockey player. Then he went to the Brier in 2002 in Calgary, and he watched Randy Ferbey win. He said since that moment, the building was electric. He wanted to curl. He went home. He wanted to quit hockey right away, start curling, and the rest is history. He said he was pretty nervous. He had 50 family and friends watching. He says he needs a ticket agent because everyone's calling for tickets, but he's very excited to be playing in his home city. And it's also positive vibes for his skip, Reed Carruthers, who won a world championship in this city as well with Jeff Stoughton.
Well, you take a look at Matt Dunstone, and to me, he is the story. So many questions about his draw weight ability. Only 50% today. That was not good enough. But this is the same young man that put it on the pin to win one of his Manitoba titles. That's the kind of draw weight he needs to find tomorrow, and he is very capable of doing that.
And that is our feature game in the morning, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Vic.
Line's good. Line's good. Just wait. Make sure it's there.
Keep it out.
Yeah, Braden
Take it there,
Muscoe,
guys.
considering his size, good to throw a few elbows on the way down the ice. Slash a few.
I wouldn't get in his way.
Hard. Yeah, go. Gotta keep that angle. Chop.
So here is the game that Kathy and Brian will have for you at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Steve Laycock skipping, but Matt Dunstone, two-time Canadian junior champion, is throwing the fourth stone. Had difficulty with his draw weight in a loss this afternoon to Quebec. And Reed Carruthers coming off the win. So it is Laycock, Carruthers, Saskatchewan. Oh, all that pressure on them here at home from the Nutana in Saskatoon. 10 a.m. Eastern, Sunday morning.
Which one do you want? Around? Well, that draw weight now might be a little.
And after Mike McEwen picked up 3
That's a long week.
in the first, Thomas Scoffin, Yukon Blank second.
To the back, eh?
This is such a tough climb. When you're trying to come back, you've got no guards. Freezing is nearly impossible. We talked about trying to make a perfect freeze on this ice with these rocks is...
Forget it.
Yeah, even if you make the perfect freeze, you can usually get rid of it.
Hard! Back 12, go! Harder, go! Line's perfect.
Line's really
Go,
good
right
here.
to the back of the 12. Right here.
Nicely
Good.
done.
Go, Jeff. Nice shot.
Jeff Richard.
Might be open.
Come out the other side.
Oh, by a mile.
Great weight.
Look at that. It's wide open.
Mark Nichols.
Slow, clean. Yep. Clean. Good shot, Mark.
I read an article with Brett Gallant, and he said it's nice to win a Maple Leaf, but it's pretty special to defend one. So great way for them to come into this. And they said the key to them is get a good start this week, because they didn't have that great of a start last year. Remember, they had to sit down and had to kind of regroup, and they just wanted to start off well.
I want to suggest they were 1-3.
Yeah.
And one of the losses was to the Territories, which I don't think they had planned on. Yeah, it didn't look good early.
Keep it out there, hard! Freezing? Freeze. Harp's in, I guess. Yep. Harp's in.
Oh, no, I think it was 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking 1 and 2. Yeah.
They just, they were letting the hometown pressure get to them.
Well, they seemed tight. They said they talked about that hey.
Let's enjoy the moment and let it be what it is.
And you could see it was like a switch went on with them.
Won't be as hard as Mark's. In your high side, should be good.
There's a good example of a very good attempt at a freeze. It's what, an inch light, 2 inches to the right, and there's a 99% chance Brad Gushue is going to get this thing out of play.
Clean it.
Peel.
Yep.
And gets rid of everything. You know, I really do. I think that's going to be the next.
Your 50-50 tickets?
Yeah, you bet. Tonight, 50-50 is going to be very good in a building that seats some 6,000. And I'd say there's probably close to 5 in the building here at the Brandt Center.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's going to be the next discussion point are the Stones. I really do. I think they're going to have to come up with something, do something about them.
Yeah, I think the idea, maybe we overthought a little bit. The striking bands are so lively. The inserts are so straight that you can make just about anything, but that's maybe become the problem. Once one team's ahead, like a Brad Gushue, how do you run and hide if you're BC? How do you make that freeze? How do you make that perfect come around and not leave them some straight back raise with Peel Wade? It's pretty easy to defend.
I guess the question would be, Cheryl, what is your tolerance? You'd have to get together with World Curling as well, and you'd have to go to all those stones being used in championship play. We're not talking about curling clubs here. We're talking about championship play. There has to be a tolerance, this width, that width, whatever it is. You have to be between this and this, and then you adjust.
Yeah, the minimum and the maximum, and it's just coming up with what that tolerance is. But I think it would definitely be a worthwhile discussion. There's just, we saw last night, what was it, 6 rocks go out of the rings with one shot. It was...
And we've got the 5 rock rule coming in, which won't hurt at all, but it's just one more peel.
Good weight.
You know, it's, yeah, they got to take a long look at it. No question about it.
We talked about that. Remember, what Brier was that, Russ, where Randy was watching, and Randy said, and this is Randy Furby saying, there are shots that they're making out here that I never thought were there.
Exactly.
Final stone. Looking for the blank and gets it to BC. And Sean Gill here in 3, 4-0.
I like that throw.
Team Canada.
I did too.
Another update for you on this Saturday night. Nova Scotia and Alberta. Jamie Murphy against Brendan Bottcher. Right now, it's the Nova Scotia team sitting the 1 just T-line button.
And it was a great shot on his final stone. Jamie Murphy came off an outside stone to get shot. Here for Brendan Bottcher, has to be really careful because he's only got 1 in there. Yike.
And he picks out his own 1, and that at the top, 2. And so Nova Scotia puts their blue nose in front, 2-0.
Yeah.
Just needing to steal a 4.
Saturday night, day 1, the Tim Hortons Brier from Regina. We go to the 4th. That 4, boy, that's going to be difficult for Sean Gill to overcome, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he knew it as we go to 4. And once again, it is BC with Last Rock playing the Yellowstone.
I mean, all you got to do is try and not, you don't need to do it all in one end. See if you can get a couple.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it.
Force and try and get a couple back.
But then again, you look where that guard is. That's the Yellowstone.
It's not.
It's not. I mean,
No.
it's just sitting up there. I was going to say it looks like a little bit of a sweetener about to go into the Tim Horton Cup. But it's not good. It's just not a good spot.
Not very sweet.
No. It's a little less. Gotta go.
Well, and what happens on this ice, you get so much curl and anything. The guards have to be tighter. Otherwise, anything that you try and bury around there is accessible by the opposition. There's another one.
Good as we're getting.
Good.
Baby brain.
Center one. Closer to center one.
Here you go, Kathy. This is a team wild card. Mike McEwen picked up the 3 in the first. They blanked second, and now Thomas Scoffin.
Hello.
What is he doing there? He got a chance for a couple?
He's got a chance for 2, but it's a very precise draw. The red stone was thrown by BJ Neufeld, just over curled a little bit in this spot. And so it is a draw to the 4. Needs a bite of the button for the 2 points.
Really curling. Yep. No back.
From one of the most beautiful curling clubs anywhere in the country, the White Horse Curling Club. It's spectacular.
Ooh.
And that's that one on the tee line, just nibbling at the button. That's all they'll get. 3-1. McEwen will have Last Rock back.
Hard, guys. Hard, 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 hard.
Work hard to make this useful too.
Yep, keep going. Just over. Oh, yeah, just over there. Just a little soft. No, I think you got to get it over.
Ooh. Barely got it over.
Almost there, but that's...
You got to feel a little bit for this BC team with what they're kind of dealing with at home and distractions. And like we said, there's enough already. And you've got Brad Wood on the bench waiting to go out.
They're going to throw another corner.
You got Brad Gushue playing against them. That's not helping either.
Yep. Hard. Clean.
Breck line. Craig Smith, Newfoundland Labrador, bounces right back. Replies with 2 of his own for a 3-2 lead over Jamie Cooey. But you were, look, I'm so sure that both of you were in those situations where you were playing a team and somewhat in awe, if I might say. Well, Ed Wernick,
Yeah, sure.
in your case, and
Yep.
trying to think. Vera Pezzer in your case. No, I'm just.
Yeah, hold on a second here.
Sorry, no disrespect to Vera Pezzer, but not that far back.
Schmerler.
Schmerler. Okay, sorry. That's I just same province. I just went further back.
That's funny.
Oh, you're funny. The two of you are hilarious.
Vic makes a good pointer. Listen to him.
No, he does not make a good point.
2 inches buried.
Our old colleague Vera Pezzer. My goodness.
What I expected, Mark.
But no, so how did you approach it? I mean, not that he's in awe, but he's down by 4. I remember our pal Ray Turnbull used to say, I don't care who I was playing. I never looked beyond my opposite number. And that was, if I did my job and I beat him, then my game was good. Now I needed the rest of my team.
Yeah, and you know what, we used to always, we talked about, I don't know if it's ever nice, but putting paper bags on the oppositions. Like you're just playing against the rocks. You're not playing against the people. Really trying to not let that pull you out of the game that you're playing.
And they'd probably play worse with those paper bags on.
Yeah, they can't see.
That would help you a bit.
It was really good. Sometimes they poked holes in and they could see, but it was
some teams. I found, you mentioned Eddie Wernick, Paul Savage, Eddie Wernick, they were the guys to beat in my era growing up, and you'd lose them 2 or 3 times, and you go home and say, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He made that run double. He's not going to do that every time. Or if I just made that easy double earlier, and you start to gain a little bit of confidence. In this case, you probably have to lose this game before you can regroup.
But you know what, for BC, if you're going to lose a game, it's the first one, and it's against the favorite in the field.
Sure.
So that's probably not a bad game to drop.
Oh, it's got to slow down. It's close.
My heel touched the back of the red one there, but I don't think I moved it.
Ah.
Drawing a little off for BC, isn't it?
Fairly tight.
The long guards are way too long, and the come around obviously through there is not the move you want.
Right up here, hey.
Just not feeling the speed, which is pretty understandable. Draw 1.
You know, this couple ends ago.
Well, that entire team. David Harper right now lead at 75, Nerpin at second 68, Richard at 71. Aguil is at 83.
Yep.
Wait's
Little
good.
bit early. I think it's okay, Jasper.
Wait's good.
Mark Nichols.
Hey, line's
Wait's perfect.
okay.
Real tight.
Line's a little tight, if
Might be
anything.
in.
Oh, line's good.
Real
Whoa,
tight.
line's good.
2 feet short.
Line's good. Whoa. 2 feet short. Line's real good.
Yep.
Spread. Go. Good. Real nice, Mark. Good shot.
Very place.
What do you like now? Great weight. Thanks.
You know, you were saying earlier,
Try and roll it.
Cheryl, about what
behind the yellow
Gil and the team want to do. Go to school here, if in fact, you know, you're playing, you say, the favorite here. But I think Gushue goes to school in his own way, too. His is all about preparation. His is all about not losing focus, despite the fact. Doesn't matter who he's playing. He wants them we know how taskmaster isn't what I'm saying, but he wants that kind of performance every time out on the ice.
Right, and you can sometimes, when you're playing a team that's struggling, like BC is a bit, then you can sometimes let down a little bit on your own, and then you come away with a win, but kind of a sloppy win. And you don't want to do that. You want to be able to make precise shots. So then what it starts to be is it's more an inner competition. So, you know, Brett Gallant says to Mark, so beat that. And that Mark Nichols says to Brad Gushue, so beat that, top that. And you just kind of compete amongst the team rather than with the opposition.
Yeah, that's what the best do. Brad's so good at that. It doesn't matter what the score is. They're grinding all the time. And you get into, those are good habits to have, isn't it? You can't just put it neutral for 3 or 4 ends because you're up a couple and then decide to perform beautifully maybe in the next game. So really try to make as many shots as you can, and that gives you a little bit more confidence going forward.
Clean.
A little bit of a positive throw there.
Cut. Hey.
So second appearance for Sean Gill as you see his progression through the BC playdowns and a win over Jim Cotter. As Carol mentioned, a wonderful in-off roll to the lid.
Good weight. Yep, yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, hard. Yep.
Holding it.
Yep, yep, hard. Go, 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 go.
There is that very, 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 very long corner out there.
Yeah. But there's the point of, getting those corners in tight, because there was an opportunity there. It's just too long.
What are you throwing? Board. Anything, Jeff? How much weight? Thinking just board. Board? Yeah. You've got a bit of movement on your peel.
I like it. I think it'll.
I think it's should be tons. I think I could probably even get away with like a good solid hack, don't you think?
I don't like dicking around.
Yeah, I'd rather throw board.
Okay. Board.
Okay.
Yeah, the guard's not. If you throw hack weight and you tick that guard, you were going to miss it anyways. It's going to over curls.
Good board. Yep. Good board. Probably a little bit. Whoa. Whoa. Good. Close. No.
Sorry, I didn't hear the.
That's pretty good weight.
Pretty close.
There's another thing that
Didn't feel hard out of my hand, but was it hard?
a team such as Gill,
It's just the sliding surface is so much better.
although
leave it on,
he has been here before, so has Jeff Richard. But it's just that crowd. There's always a buzz. You have to pay a little, you have to tweak your hearing just a little bit more. You have to pay attention. Whereas this is just routine for somebody like Gushue and company.
Yeah, I don't think Gushue would know how to play without that hum. That's what they're so used to. It's
so true.
Such a difference.
Yep. Same. Yep.
And away it goes again. So we'll put another blank on the board here. It's a tough road back. Sean Gill will hold on to that last rock. A new format at the Brier and a new format for the annual Ford Hot Shots. 15 teams started the week with a chance to win $15,000, and one lucky fan would receive a 2-year lease on a brand new 2018 Ford Escape SE. The field narrowed down to just 4 teams. In the final round, Team Northern Ontario pulls away, including a 5 in the Around the Horn triple takeout, finishing with a total of 69 points, and they win the $15,000. And Ford, giving back to individuals who go further in their community. Here in Regina, that individual, Mary Ann LaRock Omar. Oh my, she wins herself a 2-year lease on a brand new 2018 Ford Escape SE. And as expected, David Harper, the lead for Team BC, shaking hands with his teammates, and now the Team Canada crew as he is off to join his wife Jessica, who has gone into labor. Yes, one of you has to name your baby Brier. Of course, Jeff Richard, his wife, is also expecting. It has been done though. Patrick Hurleman,
that's right,
Olympic gold medalist, married a Canadian girl, of course, from Sarnia, Ontario, and he was enamored with when he was studying at the University of Toronto, and fell in love with the game, and also a big Blue Jays fan, but that's neither here nor there. But he, when his first baby, their first child, is named Brier.
That's right.
Yeah. Gold medalist Nagano.
She's one of the best curlers in Switzerland now.
Yes.
Patrick won the first gold medal for men in curling.
Yes. So Brad Wood comes off the bench, and for him, first appearance after being an alternate for Jim Cotter back in 2011.
And he threw a perfect corner guard on his first one. And a perfect one in his second one. Pretty nice.
Very nice. That has to be tough.
Oh.
Get a practice slide or two, and away you go.
Probably leave that. I think so. Yep. Hard, Jeff. Hard.
Let's check in on the game between Nova Scotia and Alberta. And Alberta down by a couple. Brendan Botcher's last coming up.
And a chance to tie. Brendan made a lovely soft weight run back on his first to leave his own stone buried. And so not being able to see it, Jamie tried to bury. And he had great weight, but it is open for Alberta to hit and stick for the 2.
Good.
And good it is for a couple. So Jamie Murphy will have the last rock for the first time in the game. He stole his 2 points. So going to 5, Murphy and the team from Halifax with last rock.
Jamie Murphy, with the addition of Paul Fleming on the team, has played in so many Briars over the years, a lot with Dacey and Sean Adams, and played with those guys over the years, and a really good addition to that team. They're going to be tough.
Third, maybe a hair more.
Newfoundland Labrador with the lead there, and the final stone for Jamie Cooey out of the Territories.
Well, Greg Smith made a great run back double on his first, and because he was lying too buried, it forced Jamie to go in and around. And Greg Smith tried to up-weight pick on his final stone, flashed the outside of it. And so that has now led for an opportunity for 2 for Jamie here in 4.
As mentioned, Cooey in a 12th Brier appearance. You have to go back to 2012 and Saskatoon when he went 7-6 and qualified. Of course, in that 3-4 page playoff, ended up playing his brother.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember, and all the attention that garnered with Father Fred in the stands, and I think he had the dual flags and the dual jacket on.
Yeah, he did.
But this is the kind of, I think, would I be wrong if you are any team here? You have 2 goals here. One is to get through this round robin, this short one, because the top 4 teams will move on. And then after that, it becomes a second tournament to get into the page.
Mm-hmm. And Cheryl, in that case, too, what you do in that first round goes with you. Yes. So you got to be really careful. Just getting through is not enough. You got to get through with a great record.
No, yeah, you carry it forward.
Get out to it.
Right here, Nick.
3-1. Mike McEwen leading, but I'm looking, is it that Yellowstone covered in the 4-foot that's a shot rock?
It is. It has been a bit of a story in this game where Manitoba, wild card from Manitoba, very close on draw weight, but not good enough. And so in this case, it is the shot stone from Yukon. Mike needs full 4-foot.
You know, that's like the swear jar. We have it here, in here.
Well, it belongs up there with you people.
But no, you're the first one to contribute $5 for saying Manitoba.
Exactly.
So.
How come it's $5 when I do it? That's $1 for you.
Yeah.
So look at that, steal of 1.
Right back in it.
Clean. Clean. Yep. 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 Yep.
Yeah, probably.
The hard part now for British Columbia is they do have 2 red ones that can help them a little bit, but you're going to group the 2 yellows. And
tap it up to the corner.
that's exactly what Gushu's looking for. You don't have a choice.
No, and now you're playing a tap rest where you got to get the weight, the line.
Oh.
It'd be simpler if you could play a freeze.
Would an option not be maybe to play something down to the shot rock, back edge of the 4?
Yeah, you could, because this is just a little bit tougher. The only good thing about this is you're going to leave some kind of guard on it if you get it at the right angle.
It's just for just as easy. You can set up a double here. Something like that.
Yes.
Thin though.
Could try it.
I think it's worth a try, Cheryl. If you hit, as long as you hit it thick, you get rid of the top one. They're still sitting 2.
But it's jamming there a lot.
With Mark's weight?
I think he's worried about it.
Well, you can probably get it spinning off on this. Like it's thin. Thin.
There is a hole, eh?
Like there's a good percentage of time we just hit it on top and bump it and leave it there. You still got to deal with this, and I should have a double.
Yeah. I like giving it a go.
There is a hole, I believe.
You could also just pick the
give
top
it a go,
one.
Mark?
Give it a go.
Yeah, no question.
With the out turn. But I think you call it that way. You just call the line tight enough.
Yeah.
That if you pick the top one, fine. If it's thin enough, you get the double.
The only other option is just to try and hit 2/3 of it and get it past this and miss this. Thin this way and hope you miss this.
Well, we'd play that one, then he's playing the hit and roll.
Oh, I know. I don't like this one. Let's give it a go.
You're up 4-0. Give it a go. Mark's smart enough not to miss this wide.
Gonna have a double here after.
Oh yeah, this is the shot.
Right? Like.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you find when you're up like that, you start thinking of ways that the other team's going to catch up, and you sometimes talk yourself into it.
Yes.
You know, make this yellow one go away. Mark's going to try not to miss it wide. That's his job. If they can brush it quick enough, the double's available.
They still have to make some shots back at you. So.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
That's fine. Missed it the right
Sorry,
way.
guys. Sliding on there.
It's a little tight.
Mark's going to miss an out turn, especially with some speed. It's usually on the tight side. But that was the way to miss that one.
Just cross it a hair, eh?
By crossing a hair, he's got a tough time getting it.
Yeah.
At the start of my career, I played a guy by the name of Jimmy Sharples. He had a wonderful success rate in the Ontario Provincials and in a lot of bonspiels, and he had a pretty quirky delivery.
A bit more, not much.
And after he beat me 4 or 5 times in a row, I said to him, I was about 19, 20 years old, I said, you know, Jim, no offense, but, you know, what's your secret? He didn't throw it really pure.
Go.
He says, I know how to miss. That's all he said to me. You know, and there's that situation there. Mark knew how to miss that one.
I think if everybody before they threw every shot could think of what their kind of shot tolerance is, right? Think of that. And then focus on the shot at hand. I think you'd make a lot more shots.
There's your example of there's not the way to miss. You get that deep. Brad can't really take on the double without jamming somewhere, but now he sets up a perfect half rock double. It's amazing. The percentages can be so unpredictable, can't they? You know, they'll probably give them 4-4. He put that in the 4-foot, but it sets up a double to end the 2-end possibility. Mark did not make the double, so they probably give him 50%, but he missed the right way, and now Gucci's got a chance to get out of this.
Skip Stones here in 5.
Yep. Hard. Yep.
Brad Gushue.
Good.
1, 2. Just like that.
Shot. Dead right on the nose of it, eh?
Yeah.
Chatting with Ryan Fry earlier today, and he paid Brad a tremendous compliment, saying that he's probably the best right now in our country in playing internationally. Just the way he handles himself and is able to deal with the pressures of wearing that maple leaf.
Yeah, how true.
And I thought for, for Ryan to say that, a gold medal winner, and
yeah,
just the hits, his focus, he said, is so good. There's not many who have that kind of focus, Cheryl, as Gushue does.
He works very hard on, I think, that mental side of the game, on the distraction control and psychology side, and prepping for games. And I think that's, I mean, at this level, that's what it really starts to come down to, is that focus for 2.5 hours and never letting down.
Pretty fast.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said Jeff was just late.
Yeah.
All about draw weight here. They can't find it, BC.
So they threw the same.
Yeah. The same as.
Got some options, so I think probably there.
When you'd really like, if you're BC, to get a couple that you go, okay, so that's what it is for the next game.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just not, it's just not happening.
Center line half in the 4 or half the 4 foot, just a little on your
In
side.
a 2-2 tie, Nova Scotia, first time in the game, Kathy, they have the last rock, and they're trying to put 2 on the board.
And it looks pretty simple, a wide open draw, but there were a lot of rocks in play. A great double by Jamie on his first stone led to line 2. And Brendan Bottcher tried an upweight long double on his final stone, did not catch both. And so that is why any piece of the paint will do.
Where were you? I mean, did you not want to talk to me?
I was finger spelling.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So you can get the signals.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Let him see it. Let him see it. Let him see it. Keep going.
There you go. That's for 2, Kathy.
I thought he might take a turn that you and I were throwing. Yeah, it's got 20, I think.
Well, depending where this ends up from Gushue, that could be a really tough draw, considering where Gield's first went.
Back 8.
Back 8. Wow.
Bring it right by.
I think Brad thought that caught either his slider caught something or the rock.
Yep.
Go
ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
And back 8 it is. Goodness.
Okay.
Well, you don't see that very often. He's done it twice this game.
He was hoping to be center line, top edge of the 4.
Yeah, that's.
We talk about the proper miss, Cheryl. Short would have been the one.
Okay, buddy, you know the weight now.
I just said that, and I'm on mic.
This is what you don't want to see happen if your Team Canada is that little, you know, lack of focus, let down. It doesn't carry forward into the next game.
Take a guess at it once it grabbed.
Oh, it kicked.
Grabbed,
makes a difference.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to get something out for. We saw Jason Gunlickson try to figure that out with something picking under the rock.
Just tee.
Such an awful feeling, isn't it?
Just tee. If it's heavy, don't sweep it.
Just a tee.
Drawing against 4. Final stone, Sean Giel out of Kelowna.
Come on, go.
Nerpin.
Partner.
Wood.
Attaboy.
And attaboy indeed, as he'll draw center line. Top 4. BC is on the board. Team Canada leads at 4-1 halfway through.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Midway through on this opening day and our first look at the Pool A teams. Team Canada with 4 in the second. They lead at 4-1 at the break over BC. Brian is with Brad Gushue.
Brad, we're used to seeing you in these colors, but 1 year later after St. John's, Team Canada, assess your play in your opening games tonight and what you see in the ice.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. We feel pretty loose and comfortable. We're enjoying the atmosphere here, and we had a good first half of the game.
When's the last time you played a team that a member had to leave because of a pregnancy mid-game?
I know, and another one could have to leave at any moment too. It's pretty crazy, but obviously that's a much bigger moment than this. Briers is a big event, but having a child is way more important. So hopefully David gets there in time.
You told me you took some time off to kind of reset and recharge before this event. How is the focus of the team and yourself coming in?
It's really good. At least I feel it is at this point. I think we're going to take this event probably a little lighter than what we did because, 2 Olympic trials in a year, it can take a little bit out of you. But we're just going to enjoy this week and hopefully be around at the end, and then we'll tighten the screws at that point.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thanks.
Let's check the numbers after 5. What do you see?
Well, it's really been the struggle with the draws. You see Sean Gill at 63% on his draws, and you see Jeff Richard 50% on his draws. But it was really good to see Sean make that last one and try and somehow get that feel.
Numbers after 5 are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella. Trying to figure out what to do. Team BC and Sean Gill.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Well, before we get back to play, let's update the Territories against Newfoundland and Labrador. Final stone from Greg Smith.
Well, that red stone that he's aiming at, just a graze on a front stone made by Jamie Cooey, but it's lined up an opportunity for big points here for Newfoundland and Labrador.
His rookie team from the Ballyhaley Remax Center. Oh, and look at that roll, and rolls far enough. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Newfoundland and Labrador and Greg Smith.
He is excitable.
Remarkable, he came through. There were 9 teams in this year's Tankard in Newfoundland Labrador, and it's the first time in 11 years that someone other than Brad Gushue represents Newfoundland and Labrador. Yes, we are in the home of the Pats, Regina Pats of the Western Hockey League, here at the Brandt Centre on this Saturday night, and it's 4-1 Team Canada, and Brad Gushue and the reigning Canadian and world champions will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 6, playing the Redstones.
No wonder he's so excited just to get out of Newfoundland.
Yeah, exactly. What a shot, though. Cooey's come around. He's trying to get to the inside and smidge the guard and set that angle up for Newfoundland. But he made the best of a 3-point lead now.
Just split center. You're getting over curling here again. Shot.
Split. Dicky do here.
It's back ring.
Everything working for Gushue. The BC rock slid into the ring so Jeff could hit it, and he hit and rolled out, and then it spun back in at the corner there.
How much do you want? Back ring.
Back 12. Back 8. Back 12. Back 12.
Should slide good here.
Yep.
They're going to try a tick on this, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This is what this game is probably for them.
Whoa.
That opportunity to try something. They're up 4-1.
Just through. 8 lock.
And you see a lot better weight control now. I mean, Lisa Weigel pretty much started it all with this and throwing that back line, perfect controllable weight, get the tick.
Go.
And sometimes the roll on.
Keep her going. Keep her going. Attaboy. Real nice, Jeff. Great shot,
Good
Jeff.
shot.
Pretty nice.
Andrew Nurpin, originally from Northern Ontario, won that Canadian mixed, playing with Northern Ontario and Mike Assad back in 2012.
Go, Nick.
A little higher than they wanted. I don't think Brad will be too worried about getting both yellows. You could get a little unlucky if you feather the top yellow, get most of the side one, it might kick back into play. Let's just make it go away by hitting half of it.
Whoa. Clean. Good throw, Brett.
Nice throw.
A little more on it.
Same spot?
A little more weight.
Yeah, a couple feet more.
Good rotation. There's been a few BC Rocks with minimum rotation, maybe 2.5, possibly 2 rotations. They'll just grind on you with these type of stones. You can see that spinning quite nicely, and it'll just glide that little bit better.
Scoot in off that. Yeah, push that in. It'd be real good.
Well, after that steal of one by Yukon and Thomas Scoffin, Mike McEwen plays it open, gets the blanket 5, and so he'll lead at 3-2 going to their second half.
Just first end jitters for Scoffin's team, isn't it? They played very well since then.
Giving it a run over there.
Yep. Going the other way. Hard. Whoa. Okay.
Almost. Tried to come in off the back of that one.
Yeah, this isn't doing us any good here. That's what I thought.
We're gonna go around that red?
Yeah.
Why are we gonna go around the red? Why not the yellow?
What's that? Oh, we're trying to group those over there.
How's that?
Tough situation now, Cheryl, isn't it? You just know the center guards are going to be gone as soon as you put them up. So you're going to try to hide around the corner, but even if it's successful, it'll be the full 8-foot circle for Gushi's last one.
That's the difficulty for really this entire team, and in particular Jeff Richard, just 50% on his draws. You haven't got the feel.
Ooh, they swept that a long way, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Wow.
You just like if you're Jeff, you just want to make a couple of those to get that feel for the next game. It may not be for this one.
Do you think his 2 rocks are mismatched because he's got that short light? You know, one's light, one's long.
Yeah, you might need some conversation with the Brushers. What are they seeing?
Yeah.
Do we need to bury?
Well, again,
Do we need to bury? Do we need to?
Brad Wood now coming in. That may be a factor, replacing David Harper.
Good point, and he hasn't seen as many of the throws and watched as many of the rocks come down, so he's not certain.
Yeah, he doesn't have any data to go
with.
No. Pardon? What did you say?
I said it was an average point, Vic.
Oh, did you?
I said average, didn't I?
No, I don't think so.
I said good.
Good point.
Your hearing is really good.
Yeah.
Particularly the things I want to hear.
Yeah, it's very selective.
Yeah, it's very male.
4 top 8.
Really?
I like what they're saying here with Mark's come around. They've got a nibbler there already. So this doesn't have to be buried. You fight that urge sometimes. And, well, let's bury it. Well,
You got room.
you go T-line, you bury it. Sean freezes to it, and there goes both rocks.
Top 4. Low line, wait, don't wait. T.
Yeah, this is sliding.
Boy, they've been deep on a lot of them, Team Canada. Very unusual.
Let it stop.
It's trying to slow down.
Good shot, Mark. Good.
Smart to keep it partly open for that same reason. Now, even if the freeze is made, Mark can throw a bit of weight at it because it's not underneath cover.
Interesting to know what the time may be here.
Well, I will just let you know what that is here.
Because I mean, if it's, are they overthrowing it here, or is it's quick, maybe a little quicker?
I'm thinking the speed's up there, Cheryl. It's closer to 15, isn't it?
Well, I think when you've got both teams missing, and maybe you could say BC's a little bit of nerves, but you've got Team Canada.
Back 8.
There's no nerves on that end. So that's 14 and a half.
Yep.
With no brushing.
And no handle.
Shot, Jeffy.
Just, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yep, there's a tap from Gushue. Shot rock.
Barely.
Nice.
She's barely scrubbed that in time.
That'll make Jeff feel better.
Yeah,
There's the point about burying, isn't it, Cheryl? If that red one had been wide open, the yellow goes there, you could blast it out of there. Now you can't because of the guard.
You haven't seen a lot of smiles from Jeff Richard, but that was one of the
I mean, if we chip it and
few
roll
times.
there, like Brad might have a double back, right? Roll right beside it.
Back 4.
3 more feet.
Yeah.
Back 8.
No. Same weight.
Hey, whoa. Felt like more. Back 4.
T, back 4.
Yep.
Top 4.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Where's
Hard.
the weight?
Freeze.
T.
Freezing.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're like,
Yep.
Whoa,
Yep.
No. Hey, good.
Just kicked out real slow.
Wonderful.
Good judge.
Like, I just saw you kicked out real slow.
Okay.
It's a good shot.
Can you tell me something? There's,
Bit of a pickle here.
is that something that the brushers will look at? They judge the release, obviously. They know the stone instinctively
I think you got it, right?
as it leaves the hand. Are they also looking at the thrower's push?
Body speed,
Yeah.
they are
Really?
a lot.
Okay.
You know, and they'll come out and say, hey, you came out really slow and you added, or so usually the two brushers, somebody will be watching the body speed, somebody will be watching maybe the release and the add, trying to identify if it's the consistent throw. They get to know these throws. They see them over and over and over again. They know exactly what the speed is.
So Brett Gallant saying to him, Mark Nichols, you were just a little slow.
Yeah,
you still made the shot, but you were just a little slow.
Yeah, I think Mark in this case thought he had added like he always does. So he wondered why they were brushing so hard, but he just hadn't kicked out quite as hard as he expected.
And those brushers know it.
Oh, are they ever sharp? Aren't they, Chico? Just really, they don't miss a thing.
Back 4. Yes. Go. Hurry hard. Hurry.
Don't want to go too deep here.
Oh.
Oh, boy, it just chips and rolls away.
Oh, I thought it was good.
Yeah, just it was a little heavy, right?
Couple
so we had
feet.
Yeah, a couple feet. Yeah.
I don't know if it would have been heavy. I don't know. It was close. Oh, fuck.
And I think what's a good point with that, Vic, is that the brushers could just not say anything because Mark Nichols made the shot, but it's for future throws that they're trying to say, hey, you know, you came out, you kicked out this light. It's for making the next shot, not this one.
Good with normal up there. Just normal. Yeah, so I think there with board should be close. You like that?
I do.
Trying to hit half
Trying
rock.
to roll it right here.
Yeah. Cross the line for sure, eh?
Yeah. Try and hit and roll just past center line, really.
Yeah, just roll away from. They don't want to roll over to the right as we're looking at it now because it leaves a little pocket, but you roll a little bit left.
Yeah,
Sit splitting the tee line.
For board? Yeah, it looked like a ton. Yeah, that looks better. It runs here a bit, so I like that.
Normally with a 3-point lead like this, you start throwing a lot of bullets, and they're staying on the offense, and that could pay dividends in their next game for Gushue. They're getting a real good feel for what these rocks are doing, what the paths are doing, if it's slowing down maybe later in the game.
A little big.
I think it's even good. Mark had to make a pressure freeze on his. You know, they haven't had many really pressure shots.
Perfect start for these guys.
Well, you can see there, too, the kind of game it's been. Just the 3 draws for Gushue.
Yep, hard.
As he rolls it away.
And you don't like that as a skip. You want to be throwing draws, getting that feel.
Well, I think it's when he leaves in the freeze, he can never roll under there. So.
Yeah.
It's good. That weight must have been close, eh?
No,
really.
You love it when there's no guards and the other team's throwing a freeze. It's just about impossible.
It's the nut freeze or the hit and roll. Yeah, but that's.
He whips it, scores 2, right? That's not ideal, but
Yeah,
it's.
if you get it there, it's tough to send it. You might actually lose
the other red.
You might lose the other red. Would be 1. Best case.
Who's third over there, Cheryl? It's close.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, it's really close. Not that it's going to change Gushue's next shot.
They're 2-3, so or 1-2-3. I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah. 3, there you go.
Yeah.
Things get worse.
Very good one, that's all.
Split the center line, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cover the hole.
T. Easy. Easy. Back 4.
This
back
is
4.
all up to the brushers now.
Good. T. One's good. Yep. Yes.
It'll curl hard here, and there's not a lot of handle.
Oh, 1 out.
Yeah.
Keep going. I think it hit something.
Yeah.
Okay.
See
That's
what
what they're saying, yeah.
Yeah. Got that break there. It looked
Grab
a lot heavier than that.
Sideways.
Been a lot of picks today.
Yeah, we've noticed, and I think it's just maybe warm spots in the ice.
How many innings do we have to play?
Yeah, like I still got 15 too, like which would be light, but it seemed like a little more out of his hand.
It's always a trick
I
for
think
the
it'll be
ice
fine. We
makers
just
the
threw
first
it- we
couple
just
days
heavy
of the
clean,
event,
like they
just
were
how
off
the
that, and they
crowds, you know, Vic pointed out, bringing in some of the moisture because of the weather. There's just a lot of different things that are happening that it's not consistent for the ice makers to control.
It's fine. We'll just keep the brooms down. I think same way you've been throwing is pretty good.
Kathy?
I talked to Jamie after the first draw and before this one, and it is a typical first day. He said the ice sat for an hour between the opening ceremonies and the first draw, and so you start to see things. There is a lot of snow outside. It is coming in. They have a very good dehumidification system in the building, but it's not something that he can run until the completion of the draw, and so that will normalize things overnight. But it is the first day.
And it was, the building was cooled off between the afternoon and evening draws, and there is a draw for 1, 2, 3, and look around the edge. Oh boy, they gave him the 4th. Wow, that tap. Giel says that's number 4.
Yeah.
Best drama, probably be Mark. He can be a little dramatic at times.
Oh, Brad Wood, our 5th for sure.
Geez, I think you got to go with Chris.
Well, it's me for sure.
If you ever watch him curl, he's a piece of work.
Thought I was gonna die. I was crying. My wife taking me to go get makeup at the mall. You know, just all sorts of weird stuff.
Best animation, for sure, William. He's a pretty animated guy, very colorful, kind of insane, actually.
Tom Appleman, for sure. He's got a 3-year-old daughter, so he just loves Disney movies.
We'll go with Phil on that one. Kind of resembles a cartoon character, I guess.
Definitely EJ. You'll probably see a lot of different faces and a lot of emotions.
Darren. You just got to take a look at how he celebrates.
I'm going to say I'll give best animation to Brett. When we won the Brier and he jumped in his face, that's a pretty incredible animation right there.
Oh, that's a tough one too. I think by default it's me just because I don't have any hair. I don't screw it up like the rest of them do.
That would have to be me. Actually, I'm the only one that has hair on my team, so that's a real easy one.
Matt has the best hair. He just doesn't show it off. But when he takes that hat off, he's got great hair.
Definitely our lead, Rob Borden. I don't think I've ever seen a piece of his hair move while we're on the ice. He takes his time doing that, and he's proud of it.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel hosts the 90th Oscars, and it all starts at 5:30 Eastern, 3:30 Mountain tomorrow on CTV. 8-1. And yeah, some problems certainly for Team BC in their first appearance at this year's Brier for Sean Giel. And then that last rock of his picking. Just a different game when you look at Richards and Giel at 71% compared to Nichols and Gushue. Game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And so with that game out of reach, 8-1, we'll move a couple of sheets over. And this will become now our featured game for the evening, Nova Scotia and Alberta. Nova Scotia with a steal of 1 and 6 to go up 5-2 as we play here in 7, and it is Alberta and the team from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton with Last Rock playing the Yellowstone, skipped by Brendan Botcher, playing Nova Scotia from the Halifax Curling Club, and they are skipped by Jamie Murphy.
Oh, we've been kind of peeking over, and Team Nova Scotia, they're 91% as a team versus Team Alberta at 79%. So
halfway.
Outplaying and putting a lot of pressure on this team Alberta.
And the two Alberta scored. Botcher made an unbelievable soft weight run back. Somehow stuck it to get his 2, or they wouldn't have scored in this game.
Mine's good. I gave it a bit. I gave it a lot.
It's the Marianne Arsenault
Mine's good.
theme here with Nova Scotia making a lot of shots.
Oh.
I said earlier, Paul Fleming, as addition to this team, I think it's been the best team for quite a few years in Nova Scotia. But bringing Paul on board, just a great guy, tremendous touch as a big guy. He makes a lot of finesse shots, and a great guy to be with.
Good strategist. I think he's a good voice out there for Nova Scotia and Jamie.
Oh, yes, yes, hard.
Okay, it's good.
Almost.
Hard ball.
Go, 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 Paul.
Trying for the feather double there.
Go around the red. Straight guard, okay.
Do you hate tucking one?
That's kind of what I like. But
hey, there's room there.
Slide.
Let's catch up on the game between Mike McEwen against the Yukon, Kathy.
Well, that Yellowstone, as Thomas Scofford's final, was trying to bury it. It was a little bit light, but he was successful in making it second shot stone. And so this is a draw for 2. And interestingly enough, Mike is playing to the wings. This is sheet D where our afternoon game was, and that center path has done some very strange things tonight.
Needs to be T-lines, over curling. Over curling. It's over curling, Matt. Matt.
It's gotta be perfect T.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness, just holding on there. That will be for 2.
Sorry.
Oh, where's this wild card team from?
On the stick.
I'm not answering. I'm out of money.
Good try, Vic.
Darn it.
Trying to get lunch money, aren't you?
Yep. Right to it. Clean.
So here is Paul Fleming.
Got.
Yeah, he's been wanted by so many people when you think about it. He's now with Murphy. He's played with Sean Adams, Mark Dacey. He's also skipped 3 times. This is his 7th appearance at the Brier.
Little light.
Weight's good.
I thought I hear light. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Brad, if anything.
Weight's good.
Brad, if anything. We gotta go little.
Yeah.
Go then. Go then.
Weight's good.
It's good. Weight's good. Yep.
Where do you want? How deep?
Yep.
Trying to keep some separation with the 2 yellows here.
Yep. Yeah. Go. It's a good shot. Very good. Shot.
It's a really good throw by Darren.
Smart move, because if you take the double on, you've got this problem here. That was really smart. Putting that yellow on, he had 2 choices. He could have put it over on the other side. Then the double would be easy. So well thought out by Botcher.
Paul, just a little more than board. Yeah,
now
heavy board.
You can only deal with 1 yellow at a time if you're Nova Scotia, and you're going to set up a red double.
You saw the
just board.
silver medal won by Paul Fleming, playing with Sean Adams. They lost the Canadian Championship in 2005 to Randy Ferbey. That was 1 year after Mark Dacey won Nova Scotia's 3rd national championship.
Go down. Just a bit. Just a touch, yeah.
Love it. Good throw.
Territories, Newfoundland and Labrador, 7-4. And it is right now Newfoundland Labrador sitting the 1. Final stone on the way for the Territories and Jamie Cooey.
And a massive momentum up and down on skip stones. Greg Smith flashing to allow a chance for a kick to life 4 for Jamie Cooey, but it picked on his first one. Newfoundland made a double, and so now this is a pair back, but frustration evident because it could have been 4.
Okay.
It's not bad.
it's not bad.
You just looked light out.
And you can try, does that clip it?
Straight
line
pick.
that
up.
You could guard it. Well, no, just touch that.
Corner freeze it any good?
For what? Yeah, he goes here. Let me just go on top of him.
Yeah.
That's probably not bad, eh?
Or you could rip. No, you can't see much of that.
That's probably pretty good. Corner the yellow one.
Got to get the angle, though.
Even if you're
Very
almost
much.
just open.
Not
tight
loving
guard.
that, Cheryl.
Well, I guess he plays that then.
You can see pretty
I don't
much
hate
all
ripping
of
it either,
that
Murph. If you
right
like
hand
that,
yellow.
Just a clean pick. Still sit two.
This
You've
one,
got some
Cheryl.
work to do.
Over here?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
I
Just
think you
hit
wanna nick it
that.
and try and kill that.
Then Botcher's got to make a move on this one here.
Yeah, let's just pick it.
Yep, bring it.
If you nick it,
There,
it's
he's got to
okay.
make. Even if he makes the double, you're going to leave two yellow really close together. Team Nova Scotia can get out of it with a good double.
You can just pick it.
Yeah, I don't mind this
What do you guys
either.
like? See anything else?
Just pick this, but just hit something.
What are we guarding?
And if you pick it and it feathers the red, you might redirect and make the yellow double.
Could.
It's going to be going in that area. Just a thin half. I think he might get both yellows with a bit of a break.
Paul, let's corner it. Corner and freeze.
That's the one call I don't like.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No bounce, eh? Instead freeze.
What's the thought in playing this?
A little more.
Well, it stops that yellow run back. But if you ever lined it up, Vic, let's say this over curls a bit, it just makes that run back double that much easier, and all the yellows stay.
Line right now.
Air heavy.
Well then.
Top eight.
Oh, this
Top four almost.
could be an audible here. They
Top
might have to
eight.
go around.
Second straight appearance
Top four.
for Jamie Murphy. Went 4-7 last year after coming through the pre-qualifying tournament.
Yes! Get my goal.
And yeah, this is called B. There was a little rub and roll, and they'll sit on the lid.
Okay.
Veteran call
Should've
by
come back
Paul
down.
Fleming. They could see right out of his hand. It was never going to stop in front of that yellow ones. Almost got it by.
Yeah. Complicated.
And this one will kick a little.
I think you can get a lot of those reds going with this yellow red.
You don't need to throw a lot. You never get.
Might get the triple, for sure the double.
Right, just a hair inside. No.
Yeah, I think if we take center,
Just
it'll
in there,
curl that
you
little, eh?
might get every single one of them.
Don't know if you can
Just
get the
sliver
triple.
inside nose.
Could easily miss this back one, I think, Cheryl.
Just to try and bounce my shooter out a little so it's not a gimme double.
I think right on the nose you'll get two of them.
The problem
sure.
was,
I'm
if you were
trying to
going to
get all
guard
three.
that thing, they were talking about corner freeze, just throw it short. Now Botcher's thrown rock can stay in the paint. It's another rock can go in the scoreboard.
Yeah, and I think you just have to look at the score. You're up 3, so hit something. Hit the wide open one. I mean, it wasn't wide open, but it's half a stone.
Yeah! Whoa!
Yep. Whoa!
Yeah!
He
Yeah!
loves
Whoa!
these.
Whoa!
Brandon
Yeah.
Botcher at
Whoa.
his first. Bang, bang. Oh, and he did. And it'll spill them all. And now they're sitting 3. What a turnaround shot. Brendan Botcher.
Just a really poor call. Nova Scotia. You guard it, he can't possibly sit 3. Hit the side one, they can't sit 3. Peel that top one was the easiest, maybe make the double.
And even if you hit that outside right-hand one and they make that run double, then you've got a double back.
Exactly.
Exactly where we're looking right now.
Now you better make this one to give up 2. Don't think they can make a triple.
Yep. Yep. Hard, gotta go.
Yes!
Jamie Murphy.
Whoa, clean, clean, clean.
Scott Zachary.
Good.
Nice.
Well, I don't know if he ruled it in enough to get the shot stone. I don't think so.
No, I don't either.
Nice throw.
Yeah. I should have come down and sat on that.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have put it in your head.
No, well, we were looking at it. I just should have come down and.
Must be tight.
I think he realizes now the
14.
error of his ways.
Nice triple just the same for Brendan.
I think it's us.
I think it's us by a good half inch.
14?
Brendan's a really technically
14,
sound thrower and
25, just like yeah.
makes a lot of those big hits.
Yeah.
Very
they
accurate.
threw 14-3, and they were top 4, top buttons. So.
Yeah.
So this sheet doesn't see, they're talking 14-3, 14.5 for top 4, top button. So that doesn't seem any faster than what we've seen.
Not bad, eh?
Hard! I think we gotta go.
I wouldn't say heavy.
I think you gotta go.
How's it look?
Gotta go.
Gotta
go! Middle, hard! Hard!
Brad
Gotta
Thiessen.
go.
Hard!
Carrick Martin.
Come on, boys, go!
On the rush. Darren Moulding.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Come on. Oh, you didn't pull it, did you?
Hard. You got
This
it.
is
Go.
a big carry, fellas. This is for a
Good
couple
sweep, guys.
here.
Good.
And staying with it all the way was Carrick Martin. That's for one. And now Paul
sweep,
Fleming
Carrick.
will have a look around the edge.
Sorry, I made that harder than it needed to be.
Yep.
Yep, he agrees. It's 2. Nova Scotia still leads it though by 1. Well, they're playing the outdoor game, Washington and the Maple Leafs in Annapolis, Maryland. And this is the ceremonial puck drop as they John Schuster and the gold medal winning American curling team on display. That's one way to get the puck to center ice. Congratulations to John and the entire team. This is a shot to get you out of some trouble, and it's our key shot.
Well, we didn't like what Nova Scotia did, but you still a raised triple, still a raised triple. Huge speed. Botcher loves this type of shot. Saves the thrown rock beside. Sets up that deuce.
Key shot is brought to you by Purex Fine Comfort in Purex. As our season of champions continues here on TSN. After that Olympic break, about a month or so from the Scotties in Penticton to our arrival here in Regina for the Tim Hortons Brier on a Saturday night. 5-4. Nova Scotia leads it, and it is Jamie Murphy and the team from the Halifax Curling Club that do have the last rock in 8, playing the Red Storms.
Darren still, Darren. All the way.
Lots of life in Team Alberta now. They've been out curled 5-2. The 2 they scored was a brilliant shot by their skipper. Now they're one mistake away from tying this thing up.
Yep. Like same turn?
Double guards go up.
This one will do it.
Like the 8.
It's good.
Room.
Whoa, Scotty.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Off.
Scotty. Go a bit. Gotta go. Whoa. It's light.
Okay, go ahead, then. Yep. Hard, Scott. Come on. Everybody hard. Hard. Get it in hard.
Oh, you don't want this short.
That stopped in a hurry. I thought he threw that really hard.
That's where mine pulled up short there, too. That's
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, they're talking about maybe a spot in the ice.
Yeah, not where they wanted it.
Speed's nice here, eh?
Yeah. 14:25.
Whoa.
I liked it. I liked
Line's
it. Not
good.
all day.
I thought close.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Curling a
Right
hair.
now, yep. Yep. Hard cart.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Hard cart.
Hard.
Hard.
That just kind of went sideways too.
Definitely grabbed. Oh,
Jeez.
Remember
It
our
was just that light.
opening draw this afternoon, the 8th end, where we are now, 9th end. There were 3 or 4 rocks that kind of puzzled the teams, all on the light and the overcurl.
Well, we watched Jamie Cooey over in Sheet B, same thing, a pick.
internal.
Costly pick.
Okay. Let's go, bud. You got it. Whoa. Come on, baby. A little bit. Okay.
Jesus.
Good ball. Good ball.
Oh, that didn't help.
No, it did not.
Really good for him.
I thought they'd play that the other way and kill the 2 yellows.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
This...
Now there's rocks all over the place, all bad spots for Nova Scotia. They got an angle raise, but it's a long one. Huge chance to tie this game up.
Yeah, because those yellows are now staggered.
Whoa! Line's good! Just for weight. Whoa!
Weight's good.
It's close. Whoa! Yep! 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 Hard! Dying! Hard, Card! Go, 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 Hard, go! Card! Hard! Make it good, make it good.
Top button, top button.
Whoa. That's a good shot, Brad. Very good.
Well, let's check in on Newfoundland Labrador as they play the Territories, and I see a lot of red in there.
There certainly is. Jamie Cooey played the tap on those 2 yellow stones on his final one to lie 4. And so it's a tough shot for Greg. I'm not sure how you get shot. You have to get to the inside.
Yeah.
But that stone that is at the top of the button can get in your way.
Like 3/4? Yes!
Craig Smith is 21-year-old out of the Valley Haley and Remax Center in St. John's.
Oh.
Now did they have a look?
I don't know.
Or 1 for sure. And looks, I think it's a steal of 1.
It's a beautiful shot all the same.
Against 4, it's a great shot.
You ever tick that top one, Kath? They might have given up 4.
Yep.
Whew.
Great shot.
To tie it at 7.
He's made a lot of those.
14, Scott. 14. It's not super heavy. It's just 14.
That was a really good adjustment by Brad because he didn't really know on his first one it picked. So what do you throw in the second one?
Whoa!
They just barely got it around.
Whoa!
T-line.
Whoa, whoa! It
Solid.
looks real heavy.
Yeah.
T. It's close.
Coming down.
Whoa, Brad, if
Never,
anything.
never, never.
Whoa,
Go
whoa,
Never,
around.
never, 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 never.
I almost want to go around. if we can.
around it, I think.
As long as
Yep,
we're-
yep.
We're there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Well, the game we started the evening with Team Canada, Brad Gushue has stolen 2 more. They play in the 8th, up 10-1 over BC and Sean Gill.
Go, bud.
And Mike McEwen, Team Wildcard, a blank in 7. And it is
2/3. Yeah.
Team Yukon and Thomas Scoffin with Last Rock as they play in the 8th.
Red here for Fleming, and maybe run that red into the rocks in the ring, Cheryl. Or get the yellow corner. You got to move some granite here.
Give yourself a couple of ways to get into that 4 foot.
Oh, man. Just nothing going right here.
Okay. Okay, Paul. Fine.
Yeah.
Not a ton, because it's going to be more in the middle.
Just. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Top. Freeze. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
If you go up here, you're almost making it easier.
Yeah.
But anything high of it'll play, hey?
Let's go.
Let's go. The hair less.
That less.
Whoa!
Second time down this
Line's
path.
good.
They talked
Whoa,
about throwing
whoa.
it
Correct!
as a guard, but then that red runs shorter.
Line's
And as you heard
good.
Brendan say, it just about makes it easier.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yep.
We can go. We can go.
Hard.
Wait's real good.
Taryn Molding right up behind and barking.
Good shot.
1, 2, and 3. In fact, 4. There's that little biter T-line on that right-hand side at 3 o'clock.
Go, go, good. I like the end.
They wanted that over curled on them. They wanted frozen on the nose.
Might even get both of those. You'll get the back one. I don't think you'll get the shot rock. You get jams all day, but just to make some contact, get something behind the tee line would be a small victory here for Paul Fleming. It's a long run back.
Ah. Whoa. Yep, get rid of it. Yep.
Boy, running out of rocks.
Okay, Paul.
Okay. Yeah. Split. Maybe.
That's the one you wanted to make, wasn't it? Because you're running in your own color. Now you're running in a yellow Alberta stone. That's never good.
Can't guard everything.
You might see Nova Scotia come around to the button on this next one, Cheryl.
Because unless this is really tight, you think you can
make some damage.
Get a bunch of them to go.
It's curling. We're sweeping it more, but the times are still close.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
14-25.
Brendan Bottcher as we play Skip Stones here in this 8. And he has it set up here.
Just
to possibly steal a couple. Nova Scotia with last rock. Brad Thiessen. Now, Karek Martin with that light dust in front, trying to protect what they've got in the house, and they've got a bunch.
Good. Pretty good.
Good sweep.
Nice
Got
shot.
Good shot. Good.
When we take a look at the numbers here for the two skips, Jamie Murphy playing very well, but up until this end where it's really coming apart a little bit for Nova Scotia. Bottcher's hit weight has let him down. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland. Equipped for a new world.
Oh, this is a tough one. You see, though, now how important that audible was on Darren Moulding's first one. Brendan knew it was heavy, and they actually swept it to come around, so they didn't leave as big of a pocket. Makes it a little tougher.
Oh, this is a huge shot. If you don't snuggle this in, maybe even shot rock, they could give up a steal of 3 here.
Line's good. Whoa! Whoa! Yep. Line only. Whoa! Whoa! That's great. Whoa! Whoa! Yep. Whoa! No, you can't. Whoa. You can't. Sit. Great shot.
That was really, really good.
Goodness. Well, we started with Team Canada against British Columbia, and Sean Keel with his last rock picks up his second point as the defending Canadian World Champions do pick up the win. 10-2 is your final. So nicely out of the gate for Team Canada, and British Columbia, of course, playing with their 5th player. Brad Wood, after lead David Harper has gone home to be with his expecting wife Jessica.
Even if we missed the run.
That might be the easy the run, Cheryl. Run it into there. That kicks that out of there. This top yellow one goes out, but you still sit 2 buried, maybe as many as 4 in the rings.
I almost wondered if there was a hole there in the in-turn with big weight, but
I think there is.
I don't think it's enough, because you kind of need to hit it high side.
The question is, we guard and force, or we play that?
I like this. Let's go for it.
I'd play it with like medium-ish.
Yeah, whatever.
Ideally, we're hitting it a little like this.
Yeah.
Really? Why? Then it drags this way.
Well, this one I think is rolling anyways. I just want to get my shooter in front of this one again.
Okay.
I don't think there's any way to hit it so it doesn't hit the rad.
Well, yeah.
We guard it, we get 2, we're still tied without.
If we hit it on this side, it just sticks right here. That's pretty good.
That's good too. Really, if
as
we
long
hit
as
that
we make
one,
contact, he's throwing a tough shot.
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Whatever
it's a nice
weight you
spot.
like.
I like medium.
Okay.
It should run.
I love it. You run that yellow one at the bottom of the Tim Horton Cup onto the combination of yellows. The red one's gone. It's
like
just,
this?
I don't care where you hit it, the red one's gone. So then a really tough shot for Nova Scotia to stay in the game, to be honest.
I think it's worth the gamble a little bit.
Yeah,
I'd
I
love
do
to see him
too.
draw against 5 at the end of this.
There you go.
Okay. Medium.
Not the hardest run back either. It's a pretty good spot in the ice. 8th end, they'll know the spot here.
Like you said, you touch any of those yellows and that red's gone.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Botcher and his last, trying to run it back into the pile. Thiessen with it. Bolden calling line, run it back, out you got, and away it goes. And will it sit? It sure does, and he will indeed face 5.
Make him throw it again.
Very nice. He's trying to get that top one to kind of scooch over a little bit more so it guarded this draw.
Yeah, true. A little bit more brushing. That kick, the top one kicks over, but boy, what a great shot just the same. And
Again, we sort of got it in the middle because a little less would have played too.
Yeah, either way.
good throw.
But it's now a throw against 5, a draw against 5. He just did throw this.
A little harder too, because you do have the backing, but you have to get by those top
Line's good. Line's good.
yellows. It's half buried here.
Whoa.
Jamie Murphy.
Same weight.
Paul Fleming calling
Going
line.
perfect.
Scott
Whoa.
Zachary. Philip Crowell
Perfect.
on the brush. Looks good. Got to
Can't
drag
hit
it now. Take it all the way, fellas. It's against 5. Got to get it to the lid.
Clean, 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 clean.
How nice is that?
Started losing his handle there, but 3/4 way down. I thought maybe he was good. Yeah, it's exactly the throw.
It's a dream come true to represent Saskatchewan at the Brier and have the opportunity 7 times has been a dream come true 7 times. That moment where you get the Purple Heart and get the Saskatchewan Jackets is just a wonderful feeling.
The feeling of seeing your name across the back of a Manitoba shirt, it's actually really hard to put in words. You get that nerves, you get that excitement, you know, you get that pride feeling. So it's just kind of like a whirlwind of emotions that all go through you all at once.
And that will be the feature game from Pool B. Our first of 3 draw coverage. Kathy and Brian will have it for you, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Saskatchewan, Laycock coming off what I think some people will suggest is an upset loss to Quebec, the first-timers beating Laycock. At Dunstone, difficult day with the draw weight. Reed Carruthers coming off the win. That's your featured game, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Sunday morning, as we welcome you back on this Saturday night. Day 1, Tim Hortons Brier from Regina. Great draw, boy, I tell you. May have been shaking hands right there. But Nova Scotia, Murphy picks up his single, 6-4. Nova Scotia leads it. Alberta now with last draw, playing the Yellowstones in 9.
The only way Jamie Murphy had that draw against 5 to save the game to the button was to make his first one to the button, followed by that wonderful run back. So skippers are making a lot of shots here. The triple last time by Botcher.
Yep. Weight's good. Yep. Back line. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Going to try and move these stones around a little bit. Maybe create some backing and get a little bit of a roll.
Not very heavy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Good
shot. Very good.
Just a little more weight.
That's great.
Yeah.
We don't really want to line them all up.
No, I liked it. Just had to throw a little more.
Good one. It's tough to nut it. What up with this? What is it, half?
Another blank. So 7 and 8 are blanked. And Yukon, Thomas Coffin continues to have the last rock, trailing Mike McEwen by 3.
It's 2-2 after the first and that game. You know, Thomas has played very well.
Wayne. Good, Scott.
The corner guard.
Okay. Okay, halfway. Speed's nice. Room, if anything.
Lot of room.
Brad Thiessen throwing the second stones for the Alberta champions.
It's getting there. Line's good.
Line will be okay. Line will be okay. Just Kark still a bit.
Just a year.
It's good.
Well, if you're here.
Botcher,
Nice shot, Brad.
Thiessen,
Very good.
Carrick, Martin all CIS University champions out of the University of Alberta. That was back in 2012.
Always two choices in this situation. You hit the one in the rings that could go in the scoreboard, or you can hit the corner guard that could allow the Yellow Rocks to go on the scoreboard. I like dragging the play into the rings. Get rid of this corner.
This curl.
Yep.
Well, then rolls over.
Okay.
Not good.
Didn't really bring that one.
Hey, Scotty.
It was just firm.
Why?
I don't mind the lobbing one. It's pretty.
Well, with the roll, you mean, yeah. Well, first of all, you heard them say he didn't throw it as hard as he normally would. And even on peels, you have to throw the appropriate weight.
Forward at most.
But that's just one more rock that Bottcher has to create some difficulty for Nova Scotia.
Nice hack.
Yeah, you play this, you can get rid of the one back red, one roll your shooter over to the wings with hack weight.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yeah. Gotta go, Darren.
This is
Whoa.
grabbing on the line.
Whoa, baby. Whoa.
Sit. Okay.
And will tap his own through.
And now that missed peel's the best thing they ever did.
Nose, good, little in.
Did they say that picked, Russ?
Yeah.
Did you hear them on
Yeah.
that?
Just firm. We're good, yeah. Fine.
With the snow, there's a lot of sand being dragged in. We noticed out in the catwalk out back, whether they're vacuuming all over the place all the time on the playing area.
I
But
don't mind it.
it doesn't take much to get a green or two of sand out here because the ice looks very good.
What is it?
Half.
I try to clean up that one error by playing the angle rage. It's not the easiest shot in the world, but a huge result if you can make this.
Kathy in a 7-7 tie, and it is the last rock belonging to Newfoundland and Labrador. If you crack this the right way into the pocket there, would you score a couple?
You know what? It's tough because you have to hit it on the outside to be able to pop both of those red stones out. And then I would be concerned that Greg's shooter wouldn't stick around and outcount the back. So he's hoping that that's possible.
Greg
I probably feel sorry that it's easier than the draw.
Greg Smith. Bang. No, he don't. And it'll be a steal of one for
Line's good.
Territories and Jamie Cooey.
No cark of anything.
As Brad Gushu and Coach Jules Oucher watching. He may not wear the Newfoundland Labrador colors here, but he's interested in how a province does in this game with Greg Smith, the 21-year-old, former two-time Newfoundland junior champion, representing the province.
I could do an overcurl and get rid of this if you want.
He's still just going to go around it. Yeah, I don't mind this, though.
Yeah, maybe it might spin. There's no jam, is there, Murph?
No. I like the same weight, really.
Yeah. Turn overcurl?
Yeah.
Try to get some action on that one in the back four.
Peel weight, hit about 2/3 this yellow, kill it, roll over, hit their own red, and maybe roll up a bit and shrink that scoring area even farther. You could just peel it, but you know they're going to play the come around.
Yeah, it's a tough come around because that top 4-foot stone, you know, I might just tend to peel.
I'm with you because it's this could end up leaving a pocket, couldn't it?
It's in a pretty good spot right now.
Whoa! Whoa! Yes! Hard! Whoa! Whoa!
Round thing and
Roll it
up.
up, roll it up.
Very, very well played.
Not bad. Throw, bud.
Yeah. Okay. Good one.
Good shot, Paul.
It's not bad, eh?
No, it's perfect. Run back slot shorter down.
They had their great run with Sean Adams at the Brier the year they came second. Paul made a ton of tough shots.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the hit and roll behind the short red corner. It's top 12-foot.
Yep. Whoa.
Weight's it.
Whoa.
Weight's
Whoa.
good. Weight's good.
Close. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Just got to stay in the paint here.
Just a little more.
That's a good shot. Very good.
That's great.
Oh,
I don't think we stayed.
no, I think it's red over
It's a good
yellow.
shot.
The back.
That's important, isn't it? Otherwise, you're playing a run back if you're Team Nova Scotia.
As long as we're sitting 3, safe. What do you know for weight?
3-2 or what?
I just want to make sure we just know where to bring this back in. So I think if we put something over here.
Yeah. You saw Dean's there.
Should be okay.
Okay. What's
Close, eh?
Yeah, Max.
Can you give me a little less then?
Yeah.
The World Junior Curling Championships are underway in Aberdeen. And Caitlin Jones and her team from Halifax open with a couple of wins. And Tyler Tardy out of Langley, BC also picks up a win. They have been weather plagued throughout the British Isles. Very, very heavy snow. It took 50 hours for Caitlin Jones and her team to get to Aberdeen. Practice was canceled yesterday, and so the first time some teams had made it before the snow. They didn't want to give anybody an advantage. Nobody practiced, and so the first time they hit the ice is when they got a chance to see it. Their first stone was their practice stone, was a real stone.
Oh,
in competition.
talk about handling distractions.
Take a look, take a look, take a look. Easy, just
It's good, it's good, it's good.
Easy, easy, easy.
Oh boy.
Shot.
Good
That
judge.
was the last 3 shots that Jamie Murphy's thrown. Just dead on speed control.
I think we freeze that, eh?
Can we play nose? Play the double? Is that good?
The double, Jan.
Might not have buried enough, though. Can you play that red
I can
double?
play my intern and probably make the double, but then he's going to nose it and I'm still hooped.
Yeah. Let's freeze. If we make a perfect freeze, and he may not be able to blast it out, right?
Yeah.
And then that also gives us the best chance to easily score.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Probably.
Well, we talked earlier, Cheryl, just about how difficult the
if you move it
perfect freeze is.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing they're hoping here, they're not hoping to really score with this. They're just hoping that the freeze gets made and they blast it, and then they might get a chance over on the side here. Maybe it sticks around, catches on something.
I think if this freeze is made, then Nova Scotia blasts it out. I think that red double's still available for Brendan Botcher.
For the 2.
Yeah. But if this overcurls a hair, it might set up a yellow double. We talk about these all the time. They are just crazy hard to get the right line.
I've really liked the addition of Darren Moulding to this team. We talked about it when we saw them in the trials. Just, he's a lot more plays by feel rather than Brendan plays a lot more by kind of the numbers.
And he's sort of the voice of reason as well. He just brings and reins in Brendan just a little bit. Botcher, as you said, Russ tends to, in some ways, there was a lot like John Epping launched that big shot.
Yeah,
no
kidding.
Moulding sort of, come on back.
That's a pretty good shot.
The best way to get this yellow one out is hit it on this side, and it's going to redirect off the red. If they get it properly, it really could get the back of that yellow on the way by. Otherwise, that double, I believe, on the right-hand side is there for Botcher to tie this game up. Instead of picking this clean, Charlie, I think you want to tick it off your own. It's going to be close.
Really close.
Need some speed.
Yep. Hard, Phil, you gotta go. Yep. Hard, you really gotta go.
Hi, buddy.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Murphy. Uh-oh. Catcher.
Hard. Okay.
And it'll spin away.
Oh, any harder. It was perfect.
That's good.
Okay.
Are they two?
It really came up. I didn't think it was going to come up.
It's a pretty good shot, though.
Can you get to the? Can you get to that shot stone and score your deuce?
Boy,
it's tough. It's
hard. Okay.
Because they are sitting second shot right now.
They are.
Alberta. But can you get to that red shot rock and avoid jamming it anywhere?
It's tough.
Better than full 8 foot.
I just don't know with the weight you'd have to throw.
Tick,
we've got to give her a go, don't we?
I think so.
What are you throwing, like board?
I was thinking easy just because I want it to be a little controllable.
Okay.
I think we can nose it.
Yeah. Do you have any air?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you can
You got a couple inches of air. Did you like that?
Yeah.
You've got to just squeak by that top one.
I think you can. I wouldn't want to be throwing it, but I think you can. Just come down here, Cheryl. But the next problem is if you happen to get it perfect and it goes back that way, you can also jam it.
It's not easier just chipping it to the right as we look at it and trying to hold the shooter.
As hard as that is, it's probably just as easy, Vic. You're right. Just throw like a back line and hit a half a rock, a little less than half. They're both really tough. Visually, you can see this enough of this. I think it feels better for Brendan. But what's it do over here?
Right now, it is Nova Scotia sitting the one. Has a chance, a difficult chance to get a couple. Cards Martin backing off now. Thiessen. Can you get to the nose and avoid the jam? And there it is. He stuffed it. He couldn't get across the nose. Settles for the single. Nova Scotia will lead it and have Lats Rock coming home.
The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2018 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like cashmere. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Well, we haven't been here for a while because they haven't scored for a while. Blanks in 7 and 8. A 5-2 lead for Mike McEwen. And he is sitting 3 against Yukon. Final stone for Thomas Scoffin.
Thomas Scoffin tried the freeze on his first one. There was about 2 feet of separation between his stone and the McEwen stone. So Mike able to pick it out, move some of the stones around. And so that is why there are 3 wild card stones in the house, and this is a draw against those 3.
We've got Tom Appleman and Steve Fecto on the brush. It's dad, Wade Scoffin, in his 3rd Brier appearance, holding the brush, and that will be for a single. And McEwen, who played his way into the Brier with a win in the wild card game, will have the last rock, coming home and leading by 2. On this Saturday night to complete day 1 of the round robin, the first stage of round robin play, the pool play.
Alberta center guard went up and Nova Scotia lead. Philip Krall made the perfect tick shot and then tried it again on the second, just rubbed it, but rolled his shooter into the rings.
Line's good. A little.
Yep, there.
No,
yep.
line's good.
A little bit longer center guard than Alberta would like, but it's still very usable.
Hard Kark. Hard Kark. Hard Kark.
Hard.
Go, 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 go.
Line's real good.
You got a good one. You got to get it in the
go, go, go.
That's a good shot.
Nice shot.
Wayne. Ball.
Scott Zachary.
Oh.
Oof.
It's just a tricky tick with peel weight.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway.
Yeah.
In these big games, I played against Jamie Murphy, Paul Fleming a lot, and they're both very low-key guys. They match up well, I think, as teammates. And that has to help the whole squad in this type of situation.
Yeah, if they're calm, kind of keeps you
Line
calm.
Gotta go a little.
Line's
Yep.
good.
Yep. All right.
Whoa.
Gotta go just.
Kark.
Kark, probably a hair.
Kark.
Gotta go wait.
Gotta go.
Gotta go wait.
Line will get there. You just gotta keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Line's good.
Go, 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 go. You're good. You're good. Good shot.
Good, good.
Two nice stones from
Good.
Brad Thiessen.
Go, bud. Nice straight one here.
Yeah.
A little more dangerous to peel it towards the yellow corner that was just left there than the other side here. Even if they take their own back one out, they're not worried about it.
Real hard.
No, you could, if you went with the intern, you could jam it on the yellow and spring it to the center, so safer way.
Good, Scotty.
Five.
Normally you'd be trying to get the opposition skip to miss their last shot on a finesse draw under pressure, but Jamie Murphy's made 3 perfect draws, N8 and N9.
The only thing we've seen is the slide path in a couple of games start to get a little bit sticky, so you never know if you have to throw down that.
Line's not bad.
Gets a little flat.
Clean.
It'll be
We're
no.
hair deep.
Well, it's still Brad's.
Halfway. Halfway.
It's still Brad's. Still Brad's.
Halfway.
Whoa now. Whoa. Good shot.
Shot.
A little deeper, so now they can go the other way.
Yep. Hard.
Here, Grace.
Get on it.
Nice shot.
Darren Moulding.
Similar. Wait,
This team talked about the last year when they went to the Brier. They'd been together, I think, all of 2 months total as a foursome. So really big advantage for them to have a season under their belt and get back to the Brier again.
3 and 8 a year ago.
Line's good. You don't need to go. Line's good now. Well, good shot. Very good.
Shot. You're shooting.
Head turn over, Carl. Try to straight peel it.
So Jamie Cooey with that steal of 1 and 8 has the lead over Greg Smith, Newfoundland Labrador. They blank 9. And so it will be Smith down by 1. He does have the last rock coming home.
Yep. Hard, Scott. Clean.
Good throws. Okay. Same thing, and then.
What are you thinking, Cheryl? You got to guard it twice probably if you're Brendan, or do you tap or come around with your last one to force Murphy to throw a double?
I feel like it's not good enough to guard it.
Not the way he's drawing.
No.
14,
Yeah.
or is that like
Might have to tap it.
14.
But that still would leave him the double, correct?
Yep.
It would.
Yeah, it's got to be made though.
Clean. Hair tight.
We could go a little.
Hair tight.
Halfway.
Well, we're good. Clean it.
We're killing it.
Clean.
We're pretty high.
We're pretty high.
Yeah.
Not very heavy.
It's got a curl.
Hard. Hard.
It's got a curl, Clark.
Hard.
Whoa. Hard.
Wow.
Clark, go.
All the way.
Just drag it across.
Good sweep.
Shot stone available.
It is.
Not ideal at all.
Okay.
A few feet light.
All right.
Shoot.
Two choices here, Cheryl. You can just hit and roll right to Jamie's broom there, and then you've got an angle raise if you have to use it. Or do you even want that in play? Maybe just roll out. Brendan Bottcher's got such a tough shot to fully bury around a long guard. The only thing that can go wrong is if you nose it.
Little less, Paul.
Now you've left basically double guards.
Mm-hmm.
Had one amazing game. 93% Jamie Murphy.
Close. Yep.
Board. Whoa, whoa. Good board. Whoa. A lot. Yep, whoa.
Philip Crowell.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Hard. Whoa.
Down to it and rolling it away. And they are sitting 2.
Yeah, top
Good,
4.
Jamie.
Top 4 dead buried.
Just wait. Nice shot, Murph.
Yeah. Just dead buried, top 4.
Pretty good for Jamie, but if it goes into maybe into this area, it's not an easy angle raise because you got to get that really thin, or you have to get it really thin on this side. He was hoping to maybe roll into a little bit different spot, maybe there, and then it would be a much easier run back.
Do you have to play the angle raise to it? I mean,
No.
we have to wait to sit where it sits. But.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he won't, but I think that's what they were trying to do, is cue that up for just in case.
Okay.
And then I think back to your point, did you even need to stick around
Yes.
because the scar's so long?
Yeah, right.
Whoa. Tight 4. Whoa.
Grant Thiessen with an early scrub.
We're there.
Bury it. Top 4 is what they want.
Just to slow down here.
And it's going to over curl and pop out. And now have you got enough just to pick it out?
Now you wish the red one wasn't there at all.
I like normal.
All right, it's fine.
You need an extra foot of ice?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought you were a hair soft, but
See, the red one's a little bit in the way now. Is it easier, Cheryl, to run the red one in?
I think it is. And then what turn are they playing at this? In or out?
It's funny, like why, like that's why we questioned it, right? Like, did you want to stay there? It's a pretty simple shot if the red one's not in play.
Go, bud.
Gotta soften the weight on this one. You jab this out with a little extra speed, you're ticking your own.
Normal. Off.
Final stone right now.
Off. Off.
It's a tie game. Get off it, boys. Not a thing. Zachary now. Final licks. Get it by. Oh, he touched it. Now watch it go, and it'll spill. Keep going, and it'll settle, and it will be for Shot Stone.
Oh.
And a steal of 1 for Alberta.
Oh, boy. The red one hurt him.
We're going one more. Well, Mike McEwen, who played his way into the Briar Field last night, is a winner in his opener against UConn. McEwen scored 3 in that first and really just rode that to a 5-3 win for Thomas Scoffin and UConn. As our season of champions continues here on TSN, and day 1 of the Tim Hortons Briar from Regina. And Alberta with that steal of 1. We're tied at 6. We're going one more. And it is Nova Scotia, Jamie Murphy, Halifax Curling Club. And we'll have the last rock again, playing the Redstone here in this extra. Philip Crowell.
Hard Murph. Hard Murph.
That's pretty nice.
Okay.
That's why it's just such an easy shot.
Halfway.
Halfway.
it's okay though.
Yeah.
Halfway.
Still a
split
kicker.
in.
Now he can't go blast a half a rock to win.
That is correct. The winning point is Botchers at this point.
It's less for sure.
Line's fine.
Well, right now, line's pretty
Darren,
good.
if anything.
Darren, if anything.
Okay.
Darren,
We're a little
Like it's
high.
slowed down too much, Cheryl.
all the way.
Come on, Darren.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, maybe just coming into the slide path. That's
Yeah.
probably about it. Nobody's really saying too much.
Just that 4-foot strip. It's just a.
And that's pretty typical in the
Yeah.
extra end.
The brushing isn't quite as effective. The little flatter pebble. Big shot here.
Weight's good.
Yep. Gotta go. Hard, Scott.
Come on, bud. Come on.
Scott Zachary.
Keep her going. You might hit the other one. Hard.
Now where? And through, and so back it comes.
Sorry, guys. Not a good throw.
14. This path was nicer for me than the out turn.
Yeah.
Steal point. Let's make it good.
Jump 4.
Yeah, this is the rock, as Darren just said, that you could be guarding for the rest of the end, so make it good. Right to top button.
Brad Thiessen.
A little room.
It's not bad.
Room.
It's not bad. Clean, clean.
Line's good.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Go then, go then.
Closest to the
Line's
stone.
good.
Weight's pretty good.
Carrick
Okay,
Martin
line's
out
good.
in front.
Still max line though. Carrick a little. Carrick a little.
Go, Carrick.
Gotta go
All
now.
the way.
Go,
Line's
Carrick.
hurt. Line's
Gotta
money.
go now.
Go, buddy, go.
Gotta go now.
Hard,
Go,
Carrick.
go, go, go,
It's
go,
over
go,
curling,
go,
over
go.
curling.
It's a good shot.
Nice shot.
That's a good shot.
To the top 8. Little deeper is what they were thinking. At least I thought I heard them say top 4.
Yeah, they would have liked that. Just because that could be the shot that you're trying to score with, and you get it a little tighter to the button. It's really hard for James Murphy to outdraw.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Good.
Halfway.
Makes a difference, though, having that little catcher, the back 8 or 12 foot right there.
Yeah, I think they'll keep Nova Scotia trying to run back and get that corner one on the way by. That would help a lot.
I like it.
Darren.
Darren, a little.
Whoa. Whoa.
Darren for sure. Darren for sure.
Darren.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Darren,
whoa.
go. It's gonna curl. We're just high. Gotta go.
Darren. Darren. Yep.
Split
Now,
center.
whoa, 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 off, off.
Just split
Off,
center.
off, off.
That's okay.
Good shot.
Okay, good shot. Even better guard.
Not out. Heel.
Removal of that center guard. Try to get that rock at the 4 o'clock position.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, it's close.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Roll up, Paul.
Angle it back. Got it. Oh, he stuffed it.
Oh.
Okay.
As a skip, you try to line those up because you just assume you've got to make contact. And what are the odds of stuffing it like that? Bad break.
It's hard to call that.
Weight's the same.
Yeah, it's nice. Good. Same as last end.
It's heavy.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Clean.
It's tight.
Whoa.
Halfway.
Whoa.
Halfway tight. Weight's good. It's a guard.
Tight.
Tight.
No,
Shit.
I think we need it to die.
Yeah.
It's gonna curl more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We're over curling.
Sit.
Oh, we're in the house.
Just a bit high and just go to there. Yeah, you got to come over the top of this one, right? Yeah, I'm not worried about that one right now. Hit it there? No. Just this way. Just throw smoke and roll right to there.
Oh, okay.
Just make it like this.
All right.
Yeah, make the double on those top 2.
You can't jam it, can you? They were trying to go across the top at one point to maybe bring the triple into play, but the back rock's not hurting somebody like Jamie Murphy with the skills he's shown for draw weight.
No, just open up the front. That's the biggest thing. Give yourself
Inside.
sight of the 4 foot.
A little bit your way, Scott.
Yeah.
Try and get your shooter out of the way. That's why Paul's throwing some weight at this.
Yes, yes.
Make the double, spring your shooter.
1-2, and we'll leave the shooter sitting there, top edge of the 12. Shot rock still belongs to Alberta as they try to steal the win here in this extra.
That seemed to jump on them, and the only issue is you've kind of shut down one side of the sheet for Paul for James Murphy on his draw.
It's really a guard too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Brendan Boucher guards this, you peel it off, then they go around that red one. If you play the run back and roll out, you lose.
Good jumped on him.
It's not far off the button either.
We're going to over curl.
Clean, Brad.
Brad, come on. Keep it straight. Keep it straight.
Whoa. I think we
gotta
got to
go
be
for
off
weight.
now,
Gotta
guys.
go for weight. Gotta go for weight.
Whoa.
Hard.
Whoa.
We're okay.
If you're over, whoa.
Whoa, we're fine. Whoa.
Just over.
We can't leave them the inside of this one.
That's okay.
Shot.
That's good.
Okay. Good. Nice
Sorry
shot.
about that first one, bud.
That's okay.
It didn't work.
If we put one side of the button at the end there, my only question is,
when do we do it?
Yeah.
I know.
If I guard again, I'm pretty sure he's going to draw.
If we go dead Barry.
Interesting. I think Brendan's right also.
So you want to get there first.
Easy. Clean. Nice.
Good, Paul. Nice throw.
Shot.
So if you throw the center guard here,
Nice throw.
does Nova Scotia duck around? Because if they peel the guard, that gives Botcher to come around to the side of the button, and then Jamie Murphy's last one's tough.
Well, and you're looking at two. I think you're coming around all day if you're Jamie Murphy, because you'd be looking at two.
So therefore, do you come around now?
I don't want to give him 2 chances to draw. But what if we're not buried? Then he can make the run double.
I think we're trying to bury it and hope that if he runs it back, he nuts his shooter up there again.
Yeah.
Well, what if we go here?
Yeah, that's a great spot.
Yeah, he freezes.
That was my thought. Freeze.
Yeah, I like it.
Right here. Okay. Okay, bud.
Probably edge 8 should get us close. A sliver outside, yeah. You like this, eh?
Dropping in the game between the territories, Newfoundland Labrador, after Jamie Cooey stole 1 and 8 to take the lead. They've blanked 9. Now Newfoundland Labrador. Final stone for Greg Smith, and this is to force an extra. Has to draw down to the lid, I see.
He does. He was short on his first one. He tried to go around a corner, and then Jamie Cooey was trying to guard. It is guarded, but it actually over curled, and so it does allow that path to the lid.
Oh, they gotta pull this now a little bit more over curl. Oh, and it'll slide too far.
We're not heavy.
And the territories will pick up one more.
Wait's close.
9-7. The final as Jamie Cooey picks up the win. And not happy, as it was there to force the extra. The rookie skip, Greg Smith.
Put that into this. He's going top 4, gonna make a double. I don't think the draw.
You just saw right there the emotion of finally getting to a Brier and wanting a chance.
Because even Paul, even if it's here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking drawing.
Top button.
I'm thinking drawing.
Yeah, that'd be a good chance to get your draw weight.
You're in good shape before anywhere around here, aren't you?
Yeah, like I mean that might be the call.
Yeah.
Is that the call?
Right where his broom is.
Pretty good spot, isn't it? You could
We're a
obviously
little
go
under, he
back
picks it,
here,
and
but
draw
then
again.
Brendan goes
Well, if you're a
there,
little
and
under, he might.
you're running out of
But
real
The
estate.
key is the weight. Just to
Yeah.
be full 4 foot right at the top. I feel like if I rip it, he goes right here. I gotta make a tough shot.
No sense running it straight back.
I'd want to draw right now if I was James, just extra end.
I'd like to throw the draw. I'd like to throw the draw.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with
so
you.
that's perfect. Top button.
Is there anywhere you don't want it?
Look what he did in the
Top
8th
button's
end.
where I want it.
He instead of bailing, he played the draw against 3,
Boom.
made it perfect. Then drew the draw against 5, made it perfect. But has it slowed down at all here?
And I think that's what you need to find out.
You'd love to be shot rock, inch buried in front of the tee line. You don't want to go deep. But short's not good either.
How's it running? Okay?
Yeah, it's not running too bad.
You saw Bruce Lonis. He's been a long time coach. Won the Brier title with Mark Dacey back in 2004. That is the last of the 3 Canadian Men's Curling Championships won by Nova Scotia.
I heard Philip Krause say it hasn't slowed down too much. So
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Line's good.
Line's good. Gotta go.
Crowell.
Line's great. Top
Zachary.
Bit of room.
You got some room, says
Bit of room. Line's great.
Paul
Top
Fleming.
button. Top button.
Line's great.
Whoa.
Man.
Too deep.
Just that much.
Top. We just want to be half buried top 10.
Same broom, hey?
Yeah.
That was a well-thrown rock that was brushed a lot early. You don't blame the team in that situation, but thinking it might smudge a bit.
That's exactly what happens there.
Sometimes you're too smart, aren't you? You say, well, it's starting to slow down a bit, so you're proactive on the brush. Not a good spot. Botcher just made it too, so he knows this line.
Needs to be shot stone. Final stone, Brendan Botcher.
Don't mind it. It's there.
And a 6-6 tie.
Hold on. Line.
Probably a little heavy.
Yeah.
All right, maybe
Yep.
put a little
Yeah. Just line.
Give it a little more. Thiessen with it. Got to go. Here comes that stone, though. They got to get this by the stone. Top 12. Here they go. Got to get it by that stone there. Got to get it by that stone right there. Little rub, little roll, and it won't get far enough. And it will be the win for Nova Scotia.
Good luck.
7-6 is your final. And that will complete the first day of play here in Regina and the 2018 Tim Hortons Brier. It's a different looking team with Paul Fleming now throwing the third stones. Brings a lot of experience as they acknowledge the Nova Scotia support. And there you see Team Canada looking good out of the gate. The defending Canadian World Champions, Gushue. You had to know that Mike McEwen getting into the field would be one of the favorites, and he starts off well, followed by Nova Scotia and the Territories. Kathy, Brian with you Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Steve Laycock and the Saskatchewan champions trying to bounce back from a loss today as they will play Reed Carruthers and Manitoba. That's when we join you again. It's the first draw of a 3-draw Sunday from here in Regina and the Tim Hortons Brier, and all of it on Canada's sports leader, TSN. SportsCenter is next.